Hey fellas, welcome back to the Fellas Show here in the United States of America at an undisclosed building on July 7th, 2021.
What if we just had like a warehouse that we did this in?
That would be sweet. Hey,
Just
if y'all want,
nonchalantly in the middle of New York City, we're just in an abandoned warehouse.
if y'all want the Hey Fellas warehouse, round up 938 other people, 37 other people to subscribe and watch a bunch of hours so we can monetize and then pay those warehouse bills.
Sean, the music's still going.
Well, that's because we're still vibing, right?
That is true.
Like, I didn't know we were getting serious yet, you know.
Yeah,
I thought we were just vibing.
I suppose. Also, I clicked on the stream again and I was like, there's so much sound happening in my ear. Okay. Wednesday. We're halfway done with the week.
But boy, is it a Wednesday.
There's been, alright, honestly, sports right now kind of feels like Christmas in July. We got NBA finals, we got NHL finals, we got golf shit going on, we got Wimbledon, we got, holy hell. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I wish there was a lot more controversies and a lot more scandals so we could talk about a lot more, but at least there's stuff going on.
Yeah, there's definitely things happening.
The match happened last night.
The match did occur.
The match happened last night. Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers won by 3, I believe. Starts out, Aaron Rodgers doesn't hit a very good shot on the first hole. Bryson chips right in for a 1-hole lead. Phil and Tom held their own for a little while though. They made it interesting, and then they just couldn't keep it together.
It's the back nine for the old guys.
Aaron Rodgers on the green might be one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. He's not a great player. Yeah. His drives were kind of low, and actually he saved Bryson on the fairway quite a bit. Yeah. And his second shots were decent and everything. Like, he's not a bad player by any means, but his putting, dude, he made like a 10-foot, an 8-foot, a 12-foot, another 8-foot. Yeah. He hit some clutch putts. This man can play some golf. I was impressed. Also, Tom Brady can pump the ball a fucking mile. Jeez.
Yeah.
You see him stick that one like 8 feet on a par 4? That was insane. No, actually, those matches I feel like start out really fun and entertaining and then kind of drop off by the end, which I'm not going to say didn't exactly happen on this one. There was a lot of chirping and a lot of funny stuff at the beginning. And then it kind of died off for a little bit. It was just kind of watching the guys hang out playing golf. But then at the end, it picked back up again with a little more shit talk. And it was a fun event. I do like those.
I mean, obviously, you know, it's an entire golf match with, like, just barely any breaks. And just, just the boys out there for, like, geez, it must have been, like, 6 hours. No, it must have been, like, it was, like, 4 hours, though.
It was a long,
just these dudes puttering around the golf course, and obviously, it was entertaining and all. But yeah, that will get a little boring eventually.
Yeah, Phil's a pretty entertaining guy.
Phil was on one.
He was on one. He started out a little slow, just kind of like feeling himself, and then between holes, like 3 and 8, this man did not stop talking. Didn't stop talking. Was just chirping Aaron. Chirping Bryson, he wouldn't stop. Oh my god, it was so funny. It was fun. They would literally have to cut to a commercial.
As they're going to
in the
break,
middle of him
he's still talking. You just see him in the cart, and there's just no sound. It just fades away. I wonder what he's saying right now.
I don't know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. I do like that though. They need to keep doing that with him. He's a good face of golf to be doing that kind of stuff with. He's hysterical too. He's so funny. What a nice guy too. What a nice guy.
I agree. Nice guy.
But no, I'll definitely be tuning in to the match part 5 because that one was a good one. I enjoyed that. What's up, Jason? Jason's here today. What else do we have to talk about? Match part 4. We have an NBA Finals game 1 last night. It wasn't very fun to watch because the Suns just kind of dominated them the whole time. We had the under.
Dude, wait, I think we're missing some important things about the match here.
Well, what do you got?
Obama just flew in out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
Obama just lands, like, in the virtual studio, just talking to Charles Barkley. And then when the boys golfing are asked about him, Aaron Rodgers is like, yeah, I was golfing with Obama. And then Tom Brady's like, yeah, every time I golf with Obama, I do pretty good. Like,
they all just knew him personally, had clearly played a lot of golf with the guy. Because Tom goes, I've had some of my best rounds around that guy.
Yeah.
like, wait, how many rounds have you had next to Obama?
So I don't know if, like, I don't know.
Maybe it's just a thing to golf with the president.
Yeah, I guess.
When you're a highest statue. I mean, I guess Tom Brady was winning some championships when Obama was in office, so it makes sense that, like, he would go play golf kind of thing. As like, hey, you won the Super Bowl, and the team like goes to the White House kind of thing. Maybe the quarterback gets special treatment, gets to golf with the president kind of thing. And he just happened to do it like 8 times because he won it 8 times or whatever.
I feel like Tom Brady is going to be someone who's actually higher up than the president.
I feel like he probably holds more power.
Yeah, I disagree.
If the president said something, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, but it's not the thing about the president is he doesn't have to say something. He can just go do the president thing. And Tom Brady's like, I'm Tom Brady.
If Joe Biden right now tells you to buy a shitload of Shiba Inu coin, or Tom Brady tells you to buy a shitload of Shiba Inu coin, who are you more likely to follow?
Oh, is that so? I see that you got that crypto idea from like a 78-year-old and a 51-year-old or whatever. That makes a lot more sense. So
who are you more willing to follow, Sean?
Neither in that. What?
Liar.
What is this? The
answer's Tom Brady.
What is this? Why are they trying to sell me
separate
cryptos?
Instances.
They're both trying to pump and dump, dude. I don't know what to say.
No, because Tom Brady. Anyways, you have Joe Biden on one side. He's like, dude, buy crypto. It's worth it. I'm like, I don't know. Tom Brady, on the other hand, says, dude, buy crypto. I'm like, Tom, I'm going to buy some crypto. I'm going to buy that Shiba Inu coin.
Well, yeah, dude, I don't trust the government. But also, you could just be like, Shiba Inu is the national currency.
Moral of the story, Tom Brady holds more power than the President of the United States.
That's not at all what I was trying to say. I think if I was the president, I'd rather go play golf with Tom Brady than if I was Tom Brady wanting to play golf with the president.
That is very true. Yep. Yeah. And the fact that Tom Brady holds more power than the president.
Yeah. Throwing power.
No, it was really funny, though, because all of a sudden we had Charles Barkley talking about golf, which is already funny enough because Charles Barkley can barely even walk, let alone play golf.
Yeah.
I've seen that man in real life, by the way, a couple years ago. Let me tell you what, he can't walk. He hobbles up and down stairs. He's also a ginormous man, also a very funny man. First thing I ever heard that guy say in real life, never met him before. I'm working game day for Army Navy in Philadelphia. The whole game day crew is there. I've been there since 5 fucking a.m. Charles shows up at 10:30 late. Walks up on the thing. I'm literally on the stairs, like next to the production crew. Charles Barkley walks up. Kirk Herbstreit says something to him, and Chuck turns around and goes, "Fuck you, Kirk." The funniest thing I've ever seen. It was hysterical. First thing he says, "Fuck you, Kirk." I was like, oh, hey, Charles. Oh, God, this shit was so funny. I love that guy. But no, having Charles Barkley talk about golf, and all of a sudden they phone Obama in. And so you have Charles and Obama talking about a golf match between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady for like 3 minutes. And then all of a sudden they phone Obama into Tom Brady's ear. And he's like, oh, hey, Brock. How you doing, bud?
like they were so unfazed too.
I know. The amount of names that were in that thing is crazy.
Yes. Another thing. Hey, morning, Stephanie.
Morning, Stephanie.
What else is something I noticed? Oh, wasn't it weird when Gronk called in? And I think I'm still not sure what happened. Yeah. First you hear him rumbling.
When you can hear him in the background. His dumbass laugh.
He went he said something about, I believe he said something about Rodgers' flow, right? I think he said
he said Rodgers was playing slow, and then I
don't think he said that though.
Really?
I think he said something about the flow, and then I think Tom thought he said slow, and then started talking shit on DeChambeau, and then that's when he got all pissy. I'm pretty sure
get pissy about that,
because I'm pretty sure I heard Gronk actually say flow, and Rodgers was like, "What's that? You like the flow?" And then Tom's like, "Nah, yeah, he is playing slow." I think Tom's old man ears didn't work, but also my old man ears might not have worked.
Yeah, true. Although DeChambeau did take offense to that, which was funny because he tried to play it off like he doesn't. If you don't know, DeChambeau gets a lot of criticism about how slow he plays because he's very analytical. He's a scientist. He's literally a scientist who plays golf. So he's super analytical about everything. You could hear him yesterday. He's taking every single percentage degree, everything. It's like, holy shit, dude. Why don't you just go up there and hit the ball?
But dude, I feel like I don't know, and maybe it's because in some of the majors you can't hear all that. But hearing all that, I'm not mad at all that he's taking long. I'm sure it's different being out on the course.
I think that's why Phil was priming him and being like, "Hey, can you walk us through this shot? Can you walk us through everything to kind of show to kind of show people how much goes on with every golf shot?" I think that's why he kept doing that because Phil's a nice enough guy to be like, "Hey, lay off the guy."
And they definitely are tight.
Bryson needs to chill when someone says something about him because he seems like an insecure little 4-year-old.
Yeah, he did.
Someone
he was like,
he thought that the word was slow, and then he goes, "Man, I don't know why everyone talks about that." Blah blah blah, and tries to play it off as it doesn't bother him, but at the same time, you could tell he's acting the same way as a 10-year-old does when he's like, "I'm fine."
No, dude,
I'm fine.
I remember when he went. I'm not even playing that slow. I don't know why everyone keeps talking shit about that.
But I don't care.
I don't care. That just made me want to hit this putt now. And then he missed the putt.
Missed the putt.
But then that was basically when he started going off. And I will say it was very, very funny at the end when him and Aaron were yelling at Tom like, "Hey, don't overthink it. Hey, you're taking a pretty long time out there." They were flipping around. I didn't think that was good. That was funny as well.
Good stuff, though. There was a lot of just one-liners and jabs thrown at each other. Aaron Rodgers still wouldn't give up where he's going. He's got, and I told Sean this yesterday when we were watching, he's got a secret that the whole world wants to know.
Oh, my gosh.
He loves it, and he loves it. He loves being the only one who knows and just sits on it because he knows everyone in the world wants to know. After watching him yesterday, I'm not a fan of his. He's got a Napoleon complex.
He really does.
He really does. He really does. This man ate 18 protein bars throughout the match too. He's still fucking bulking while he's playing in a for friends match.
But let me tell you,
he definitely has a little bitch side to him.
I don't know if I've ever been more of a fan of Aaron Rodgers though.
Oh God, he's so funny. And then you could tell not that he didn't like Bryson DeChambeau, but you could tell he even said at the beginning, he's like, "This dude's a fucking maniac." This dude's actually a maniac when it comes to golf. So I'm sure they got along really well, but you could tell Aaron Rodgers would kind of start giggling whenever Bryson would say something stupid.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think he's I think he's just it's one of those things where it's like, man, what are you talking about? But you gotta know it's impressive.
But he's like, hey, I'm damn glad he's on my team.
But I love when he's just driving in the cart and they're like, Aaron, what are you gonna do? And he's just sitting there smiling. He's like, I don't know, bud. I don't know, man.
Really know.
And then
the season starts in a month, but I don't really know.
Charles is like, man, I've been your friend for a long time.
Aaron, we've been pretty close for a long time. You can tell me, don't worry.
I'll keep a secret. I'll keep it a secret.
It's so funny.
I think he should only tell Charles Barkley, and he should make something up and see how long it takes for him to tell everyone. He should just be like, yeah, I'm going to the Cowboys. And then as soon as it leaks out...
see how long it takes for it to get leaked out. That's what he should do. He should tell 10 to 15 of his closest friends, They tell them all a different team, and then see which one surfaces and be like, "You're not my real friend.
That's
You're a fake."
That's what Kim and Kanye did with their baby name. For real?
Really?
Yeah, for real.
They just told everyone.
They
that
told a bunch of their close friends a different baby name, and whichever one's leaked to like TMZ and stuff, cut them off. Not real friends.
What a psycho thing. That's the most Kanye thing I've ever heard.
Think about having to be in that position though. Like, man, I gotta see which one of my friends leaks everything to the news.
I gotta see who the real homies is.
Yeah, I gotta cut off, man. Talking about my
whatever you
baby's
do
name.
not leak my baby's name. I'll cut you off. That's
Oh,
actually pretty
classic.
funny. What else about the match yesterday? Are we missing anything funny that happened? Bryson trying to show off how far he can drive it by redoing that one drive because I got stuck in the rough was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He just reminds me of a little kid. Just
I have a little bit of like, nah, he's not like, I wouldn't say I like the guy, but I definitely respect like where he's coming from because he is just like, I am me. And you could tell like at that point he was just like, I don't even think he cared about the score or anything. He was just like, I think I can do that shot better. Like, I really, really want to just see how far I can whack this one now. Like, I just feel like he's just, like, out there doing his thing, and he's a little sensitive. And...
He's a little sensitive.
Well, other than that, at least he was having a good time.
Yeah, no. It was a good match. Definitely Aaron set him back a little bit. That was good. So I'm sure if he would have had another person like him, it probably wouldn't have been as enjoyable. But no, I have my mixed feelings about Bryson. I think once he gets a little bit older and a little bit wiser and a little bit more mature, he's probably going to be pretty fun to watch. But as of right now, he's a little controversial, a little sensitive.
For sure.
In class, can't hear anything, just popped in to save Vlad Jr. over 1.5 home runs. He's going to hit 2 home runs today. The same guy is hitting 2 home runs today. For plus 1,400, Braxton, you psycho ass. Suck my take. You're mad, man.
I'm locking it in.
You better be right. Hang on. How does he do? Let's see. Braxton, Vlad. Okay. Or see Vlad real quick. Just because I have a new website. Thank you, Suck My Take.
I want to hear something kind of random that I just stumbled upon. Yeah. Bruce Springsteen's daughter.
Oh yeah,
Jessica Springsteen. Yeah, she's on the Olympian equestrian team for the United States of America.
Oh, I forget which event she's in.
She's a show jumper.
Show jumper, yeah. I was gonna say jumper, but I didn't know.
Her horse Don Juan Van de Donco. Don Juan Van de Donkove. I mean,
final answer? You locking that one in?
Yeah. It's not my fault. Her horse's name is 5 words long. Like, well, that's a sentence, not a name. I love horse names though.
They are funny.
I love horse names.
The horse racing names are hysterical.
Always good.
There's some really, really good ones in there. I still can't find Vlad.
Don Juan Van de Donkove.
Wait, say it again one more time.
Don Juan Van de Donkove.
Nice. Vladimir Guerrero against Matt Harvey. 5 at-bats, 3 hits, 1 home run.
She looks like Bruce, just so we all know.
Does she? Suck my take. He has 5 at-bats against this guy. 3 hits. All right, that's pretty impressive. 3 hits on 5 at-bats. And a homer? And you think he's going to hit 2 in 1 game? Braxton.
I can't even hear it. He just popped into class to drop that out of the sky. So
I know. That's why I'm talking shit. Cause
he just dropped the care package and you don't accept.
Yeah, it was only like an RCXD in that thing, though. Bad care package, bro. Anyways, the match.
That was good.
Part 4 was a good match. I like that one a lot. I'll be tuning into the match part 5 for sure.
Hey, who do you think they're going to get?
Also, who do you think had better calves yesterday? Aaron or Phil? Because damn, they were close. Aaron's got meteor calves. he's definitely got the meteor calves. But Phil has that definition, dude. It looks like that muscle's about to pop out of his damn leg.
I'll be honest,
He's got some
dude.
serious calves.
Dude, I think when I saw Aaron Rodgers' calves, I thought about all the like people he could just kick in the face and all the grapes he could stomp on in the vineyard, and I was immediately impressed. So I'm gonna say Aaron for this one.
All right. I might have to give it to Phil just because of.
All right, you're a man of culture.
And just true definition. Those calves were
it's
literally
true.
about to come flying out of his fucking leg.
They were at their maximum capacity.
They were.
That's very true.
If that skin was any tighter, that calf would have just been popped.
Can you tell it was a slow day?
No, I can't.
Me neither.
This is absolutely groundbreaking, worthy news that we're talking about. But moving on from the match, I guess we'll stop talking about golf for the first half hour. NBA Finals last night, Game 1. The Suns kind of just dominated a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a domination, but it definitely wasn't close.
It got out to that lead, and it kind of just stayed there.
Yeah, it just kind of stayed there. Giannis played a lot better than what I thought he was going to.
Giannis looked fine.
Giannis looked just fine.
Yeah,
I was surprised that he was efficient too. That was the one thing I figured he wasn't going to be. I figured he'd be okay and everything, but he was. I'm not gonna say extremely efficient, but
he didn't. It wasn't even like, oh, he looked good for being injured. It was like, okay, he just kind of looked normal.
He looks good.
Like he just looked regular. Like he looked like Giannis normally looks. So that's good for the Bucks going forward. Regardless, though.
Shout out to the fellas in the chat yesterday. Phoenix Suns, what was that? First quarter, Phoenix Suns 30, Milwaukee Bucks 26. Hey, Sean, do you remember yesterday on the show, everyone telling us to take Bucks first quarter?
Yeah, I remember. I remember you throwing a fit when you had to make a pick, too.
You mean the wrong pick, too? The under?
Yeah.
By 3.
I will not. I won't.
And then I did pick the under, which lost anyways.
Yeah. I think
he hinders Holiday and Chris, in my opinion.
He does. He definitely with Chris.
He definitely hinders Chris.
Definitely with Chris, and I think Drew.
Although he does,
it's going to be a combination. He gives him some, but what? I don't know. And I think with Drew, it's a combination of having Giannis back on the floor and then just having CP3 on you and having to keep up with CP3 all game. That's gonna make you a little less.
17 and 4 though in 35 minutes. That's and Chris still was able to get 29, 7 and 4. So it's not like he really maybe hindered Drew a little bit. Jesus.
Yeah, it's more like it's a constant, very long battle, and that's gonna be going for the whole thing.
Yeah. How about Ayton though? How did Ayton do last night? I don't think I ended up seeing his ending. 22-19. Whew. Who got first basket yesterday? It was a free throw for the Bucks, wasn't it? Stephanie, who got first basket yesterday? I know it wasn't DeAndre.
You have to know.
I have to know. I'm very intrigued with these first basket stuff because I see so many people do them.
That's how I found out that Giannis was gonna play before any of the news said it. He was plus 450 for first basket. I was like, oh, he must be involved somehow then.
D-Book goes 27, 2 and 6. Chris Paul 32, 4 and 9. DeAndre 22, 19 and 0. That's just a hell of a 3.
All right. Here's a question for you. You think even if D-Book consistently outplays Chris Paul through the series,
no, he won't.
Chris Paul will get the Finals MVP.
If the Suns win, it doesn't matter who does what. Chris Paul gets MVP. Doesn't matter. Now, honestly, at this point, it's probably deservedly so. Maybe.
Well,
considering how the last series ended and how this series started.
My thoughts on the Finals MVP is the MVP from that first game to whenever they win, Yep. But I also understand that it can't always be the case because we live in a society And
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I was just saying because Chris Paul's just been around for so long, and he's so deserving of something like that they might just like, hey, you got that.
I think there's one Finals MVP in the past
From the losing team,
5 or 6 years that I can't live with. All of the other ones I feel like they got right or is like somewhat okay.
What, Iggy?
I can live with. Iggy, dude, that was the worst. That was the worst Finals MVP decision I have ever seen in my life. That was so bad.
Like, hey, I'm all for something strange happening most of the time.
Yeah.
But I just can't. I don't think that there's any reasoning you could possibly think of. Like, no matter what your reasoning is, someone else on the team did that thing better. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no matter what angle you take it from.
I should switch coaches to even out the series. That's pretty funny, actually. But no, the Iggy Finals MVP in 20. Sean, help me out.
What's it?
Iggy Finals MVP 2016. I always those 4 years in a row. I can never remember who won what years. But that was the most ridiculous Finals MVP I've ever seen in my life. LeBron James dominated the NBA playoffs that year. Absolutely picked him on their head and smashed them. Yeah. And then they gave it to Iggy, a 6th man. I was pissed. Which I know 2016 is Iggy. Thank you, Rob. Which I know it should go to the winning team, someone on the winning team, but like that's one of those instances where it was so lopsided that you couldn't not do that. It's good. Okay. All right. Hang on. I got to catch up on the comments. They should switch out coaches to even the series. So technically Giannis was fouled to put up the first point, but Lopez made the first 2-pointer. So not sure who they would go with. Interesting. So it doesn't count if it's only it doesn't count. A
field goal. It's first field goal.
It's right? First field goal? Okay.
I
didn't know if it was first field goal or first basket. As good as Giannis is, the spacing is undeniably worse when he's on the court. I agree. And we've talked about this a couple times before where Giannis is just he's easily, like we've said, the best person on the court right now. Or the most impactful player, I think we said. That's how we worded it. But man, he is becoming more and more one-dimensional than I ever really realized. I feel like 2 years ago, I would have never said that Giannis is one-dimensional. Ever, ever, ever. Those words would have never came out of my mouth. But now looking at him, it's like if he can't get a one-on-one to drive to the basket, like even if it's 2-on-1, he sometimes will get fouled or make the basket because he's just that much. He's just that good. But he's so one-dimensional right now. It just seems so predictable.
I don't know. Do you feel this too? That he kind of it seemed like his mid range and even his 3, like up until last year, were on a like an upward trajectory, and then it just he kind of lost some of that this year.
It felt like he was at least trying to work on that part of his game, where it was like, hey, if I can if there's an open 3 for me to take, I might as well take it because at least it'll spread the floor a little bit. At least it'll make them not cheat 10 feet inside the arc, waiting for me to drive, you know. But now it seems like even if he has those shots, he's not taking them. He'd rather watch Blake Griffin line up 10 feet from him and just sprint at Blake Griffin rather than pulling up from 3. Which I get, you're not a 3-point shooter, and like it depends on the situation of the game, but you should be taking a couple of those, Giannis. Like we've seen you hit 3s. We know it's possible. And especially for just making him not one-dimensional. He seems so one-dimensional.
That block was crazy.
Oh my God, dude. How does he perfectly block it every single time? I don't think I've ever seen him like goaltend or foul someone on a block, like actually foul someone on a block. He hits all of those perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be the fact that he has like a 12-foot wingspan, you know, might help a little, but
the switching was really bad though. That's how they're just lazy, and you can get away with it against, you know, the Nets with only Kevin Durant. You know, you can get away with that, but you can't get away with it with the Suns when D-Book and CP3. Yeah, they see the whole court. They will make a play whether or not they're the ones that make it. You can't do it against a roster that's this talented, or that's at least this deep.
Yeah,
and that's the difference. Like, that's what I said. It's like you can have the best player, but like, who's he gonna pass it to? Who's after uses up all his energy on, you know, running down court, who's going to play defense, who's going to like be out there.
And now they know, they're like, okay, well, either Giannis is going to drive, which, hey, we'll just double team him, or he's going to drive and kick it out to Middleton, which someone just stick on Middleton and make him shoot below 50%. We'll be fine.
Yeah, so that game
just make him not as efficient.
That game made me think that I can't see how the Suns will lose game 2. So I'm gonna take the Bucks game 2 because I just feel like that's how things have been going. It's like as soon as you get to the point where you're like, well, you know what, hey, they've got this one.
You know what?
Now.
I've got this series figured out. Hey, I've got this one figured out.
That was a fluke.
Anyone who's done that in the NBA so far in the playoffs has probably just gotten shit on because. Jeez. Good luck predicting if there's someone that from the get-go of the NBA playoffs. I know Matty Covers has done pretty well, but I know he was on Bucks last night. He's done pretty well. I think he missed a Sixers series, and that's about it. But like, these playoffs have been nuts. I think you have to put Drew as a full-time ball handler and get Giannis into some post sets.
I agree.
34 has no business running the half court. Yeah, nope, absolutely. 34 has no business running the half court.
It just doesn't help.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't help anybody. It really doesn't. That's how I've.
Especially when he's one-dimensional. Like, I'm not getting over that fact. You can't have him bringing it up the court when he's going to do. The other team knows what he's going to do. It's very obvious. Get him on the block and get Milton coming off some pin downs. Yeah, Drew should be taking that up. Hit Chris on the perimeter. Chat's gonna figure out this series. I think we just have the chat be coaches in this series. And
yeah, see, but this is the thing. So like with Giannis and his spacing, it comes from just bad design. I feel like because they have Drew and Chris, like they don't have like obviously Lopez will be in the paint a lot, but like. He can play out. He doesn't have to be on the block. He's not that kind of like center all the time. It's like because this keeps making me think of Ben Simmons, right? And it's like, well, Ben Simmons the spacing stinks because we have Joel Embiid and he's clearly better than him. But if your guy is Giannis and you can't make the spacing work, you have to make it work around him. He's your best player. Our problem is we make our spacing for the Sixers work around Embiid, and Ben Simmons struggles as a result. If you make the spacing work around Giannis, you can still have your other major players on the team in spacing that works for them too. It's almost like a forced problem. It's something that they have the personnel to fix, but they just aren't. And I don't know if it's maybe. If Giannis wants to bring it up, if he likes having that role in the offense, I don't know.
Well, because remember in what series was it that they gave him a different role? They did give him kind of like God, what series was it? I don't know, but I remember they asked him after the game, and they're like, "How do you feel playing in this new role and everything?" And he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like it, but it helps the team, so." But it helps the team kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's like, not gonna lie, it's really different, and I don't really necessarily enjoy it. God, I can't remember what game or what series that was after. But he openly said, he's like, yeah, I don't like doing this, but it helps the team, so I gotta do it. DiVincenzo was honestly a good rotation piece in that team. People forget how important he was, to be honest. I've always liked DiVincenzo. Always liked him.
I wish the next game was tonight.
I wish the next game was tonight. Don't worry, we have hockey. Which, by the way, can we move on to this little rant real quick?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
I woke up this morning, go to ESPN, as I do. Go to ESPN just to see, finalized scores because I didn't catch the end of the Mariners game. I didn't know if they scored over 3.5 at the end. They didn't, by the way, fuckers. Go to ESPN this morning, look at their homepage, the very homepage. I'm expecting to see Stanley Cup elimination game, right? Because we're in the Stanley Cup finals, the end of the NHL season, which is a top 5 major sport. Okay, whatever. Number 1, not hockey. Number 2 story, not hockey. Number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. I had to go to the 8th fucking thing on the homepage just to see that the Canadians were playing the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. It is the NHL Stanley Cup fucking finals. And you're telling me it's the 8th most relevant story today? Really, ESPN. Fuckers.
Dang.
Can't wait for TNT to have the NHL. Make it better. Also, we saw Wayne Gretzky on the match yesterday. My boy, Wayne Gretzky, who's going to be on TNT. That's true, and they are thinner now, but they simply refuse to adjust to playoff basketball. Teams defend and prepare for what you do. Absolutely. They do seem underprepared. So is there anyone out there who still thinks the Milwaukee Bucks are going to win this series? Or are we just basically being like,
oh, dude,
they could?
They absolutely could.
That's why I'm asking,
Oh, absolutely they could, I'm
asking the fellas here. Because coming into that game, I was like, yeah, absolutely the Bucks could win this. But after that game,
well, I think
I know it's only game 1, and I know it was at the Suns and blah blah blah, like all that stuff.
No,
but it truly it didn't look like the Milwaukee Bucks could keep up that well.
I suppose. I mean, I just think that sometimes you will lose a game, and that happened. And Giannis was doubtful up until like until like 3 o'clock or something. So assuming
later than that.
Even if he looked like he was basically chilling, like he looked fine, he looked like he was basically fully capable. He wasn't. Even if he was like at full, like his full range of motion and everything, he was still hurting. So that's something to watch out for. Yeah, basically exactly what.
If Giannis is 80 to 100%, for the entire series, I have him in 7.
I think it'd at least go to 7. I still don't know if they win it, even with them 100. It's gonna be close,
series.
Man. Yeah,
I want to see a good series.
Point, I want the Suns again. I got to bet on them. Just keep going, boys.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see the Suns win, but I would love to watch a good series, and then like a game 7 coming down, Chris Paul versus Giannis coming down. The Suns are fantastic, and it feels like their year, kind of, but I still have faith in the Bucks' experience and being able to break them down in the long game physically.
That's honestly why I'm kind of. That's one of the biggest reasons I don't know if the Suns have it, and I don't want to rule out the Bucks yet, because the Suns are everyone wants them to. Everyone wants to see CP3 get it. They got the story. Everyone's just rallying behind it. It really feels like that. Also, and I feel like we're gonna get disappointed. I don't know.
Vegas got smashed in that game 1. That was 85% sitting on the Suns there. Vegas got smashed that game 1. Everyone look out. They're gonna be coming for revenge for the rest of the finals. 7 people in here. Before 11. God damn.
Hey.
This week's been crazy.
Yeah.
This been nuts this week. You guys have been awesome. Thank you. Moving on from NBA to NHL, we do have Game 5 tonight. NHL Finals. Stanley Cup Finals. Apparently only the 8th most important thing on ESPN today for an elimination game of a top 5 major sport.
Aaron Rodgers says nothing on the match.
I literally, this is the stories that come up before. I wonder if it's still, I'm sure after. Okay, here. First story. Djokovic prevails in hard-fought second set. He was a minus 5,000 favorite to win that match. Shut up. That's not the number 1 story. Number 2. Oh, Wimbledon again. Number 3. The game that happened last night. The other finals that already happened last night. Still talking about it. Oh, and then Poirier and McGregor. That's fine. That one I'm okay with. The NFL's best gets a headline before the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs.
Well, they're the best.
Then the Home Run Derby comes up next. The Home Run Derby. Yeah! Home Run Derby! Rather than NHL Finals. Woo!
We love dingers, bro. Come on, everyone loves
Wimbledon
dingers.
Scores. Now we get Wimbledon scores.
Come on, dude. Everyone loves Wimbledon.
Oh, hang on. Don't worry. The Euros that happened yesterday at 3 o'clock, the score from that game's up. Good. It was a great game, by the way. Went to penalties. Exciting game. Me and Sean watched that one.
And Italy got it.
Oh, don't worry. The Euros for today, that whole lineup's up. Don't worry. We can see that. Oh, now Richardson. Hey, newsworthy stuff, even though it happened a week ago. It's fine. That's up. Oh, women's semifinals in tennis. Oh, there it is. There's the NHL finals. Holy shit. It's almost all the way down at my fucking page.
Yeah. Well. Oh, there he goes. He killed this dude.
coming.
It's cool. You're off the show.
I'm coming.
All right.
Steven Slamhose, baby. Cup number 2 on the way. Slamhose. I like that. Steven Slamhose.
Yeah, you think the Canadians did run back just like they did against the Leaves, bro?
This is over. This one's over.
It's not though.
I'm going for fucking 97% on the Lightning tonight. No! I wanted to see like 70, not 97. Lightning are still fucking winning. They're still fucking winning.
No, they're not.
Dude, if I go 6-0, and then on the very last game of this series for the Lightning to win in 5, which I called from the fucking beginning, Lightning in 5, I called the game the Canadians won, and if I go 6-0 up until now and don't win this fucking game, I just want a perfect 7-0 record in the Stanley Cup Finals. That's all I want. I'll retire. I will deactivate my account.
And I'm just gonna disagree so I can say I tried to save you.
Oh God. 75% of tickets, 97% of money. At minus 230.
Not again. This dude. You can't contain his anger.
The MacBook's very touchy today.
Yeah. I hear you stomping around.
See what I mean? Tampa Bay is going to win, and it's the most public play ever. They are going to win, and I have them minus 1.5 games for the series, so ready to wrap it up. I totally agree. Totally agree. Lightning absolutely smashed them tonight. They extended it to OT in a game that they really didn't even want to win that bad. I'm sorry. I know that they want to win. I know it's professional sports. At the same time, they would like to win it at home, considering they had to win the cup with no fans last year in a bubble.
Lost, right?
Yeah, but trust me, they were not playing balls to the walls. They said, play hard. If we get a lead, blah, 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 just nobody get hurt. That's what I guarantee. Everything that was talked about in the pregame is like, hey, boys, let's wrap it up tonight. Let's get it done. We'll fly back home, everything. However, if this ends up being like a close game and everything, nobody get hurt. Nobody do something fucking stupid. Let's just bring it back to Tampa Bay. We got 3 games in the hand. Like, we're all good. It's all good. I'm a Leafs fan, though, so all I know is champagne. Boy, the Leafs. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, what happened?
A whole different story. I can tell you what, the North Division's fucking dog shit. Sorry.
Yeah, but how'd the worst guys out of the worst place go to the big game? Questions we've been asking.
To be fair, the Canadians were one of the strongest teams in the North earlier in the season, and then had like a big COVID break, and then it was a weird thing. But yeah, they trust me, they should not be here. I'm not gonna act like I knew they were gonna be here because they should not be. But yeah, I just have to go Lightning tonight. Lightning in regulation probably because that's the only odds that are gonna make sense with minus 230. Tell the Leafs they owe me some money. That's funny. Also, let's not forget that plus 750 that's on the line for the Lightning to win the Stanley Cup Finals that we did talk about at length when these playoffs started. We had Islanders plus 2,200.
Mm-hmm.
Avalanche plus, what did we get them at? 325, 275? I forget what it was.
And
then the Lightning.
5, I believe.
Okay. And then the Lightning at plus 750. I'm still just sitting on it, just waiting, patiently waiting. Because apparently, when Steven Stamkos and Nikita Kucherov come back in the Stanley Cup playoffs, everyone still has them shorthanded. I don't know why. I don't know why people did that. I don't know why people thought the Lightning couldn't repeat.
Wow.
Me.
I don't know.
When that Shea PK trade happened way back, I thought the Habs were in limbo. Crazy how different it planned out. That trade, I can't get into that trade right now because I could go for a half hour about that trade. Was, I thought, one of the dumbest trades, and then ended up being like a reverse dumbest trade. I don't know. That was a weird trade. Don't know why it happened, but it ended up working out way better. They owe me my fucking retirement. He says. But no, I take Lightning tonight. I think we just take them in regulation. I don't see this game going to OT. If you want to take that minus 1.5, the Canadian, if you think the Lightning are going to win, That -1.5 is not a bad play because the Canadians have to pull their goalie. Even if they're down 2, they're going to pull their goalie. If they're down 3, they're going to pull their goalie. It's the last game. You have to. You have to do everything that you need to. However, -1.5 is what? +120. Also, 89% of tickets, 93% of money. Yikes. Who gets most disappointing teams in the playoffs? Leafs, Canes. Leafs. Canes didn't have a chance anyways. Canes were the 3rd best team in that division, behind the Lightning, the Panthers, and then it was the Canes. I still believe that it should have been. The finals should have been either Panthers Lightning or Islanders Lightning. I still stick to that. I still think they were 2 of the most impressive teams. 60-minute line is -130s. I'm definitely not putting that much.
These are the takes everyone tunes into.
I'm definitely not putting a lot of units on it. I'm definitely not. I've got my 750 in hand. I don't need to be betting individual games. This is a scary game with Lightning getting 97%. Like, go easy on it. Watch the Lightning win the Stanley Cup Finals. Everyone will be happy. I don't think we are getting OT. I can't see a second game in a row going to OT. Especially after that was the first game that went to OT, and it was even the first game that was even close to going to OT, and it only happened because the Lightning scored with 3 minutes left, whatever it was. We've been looked at as a top 5 contender past 2 years and have puked on ourselves consecutively. Yeah, you guys really have. Well, you need to surround something with Austin Matthews. You can't score 80 goals a season and still not maybe top 7. No, you guys were a top 5 contender all season long this season. The Toronto Maple Leafs were a top 5 going into the playoffs. I think they were the 3rd or 4th favorite to win the whole thing, which is just absurd. But roster is just way better than the results. It's true. It's annoying. Welcome to the Minnesota Wild too. Roster way better than the results.
I have some bad news, Alec. Believe it or not, breaking news. Tim Tebow is a possible candidate not to make the Jacksonville Jaguars. Did you know?
I did not know.
Yeah. That's apparently still an article
that's breaking
come
news?
Out this
I
week.
bet that came before the NHL Finals on ESPN.
It's actually CBS on this one.
This Lightning. Yeah, no kidding, Rob. Holy shit. The books can use some of that Monday Night Baseball money to pay out this Lightning win. Ugh. No shit. That Monday Baseball was the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Also, the Giants coming back yesterday to hit that over 3.5, over 4.5 was. Thank you. Trevor Lawrence and Tebow is just too much Jesus power and. The fellas be on one today. The fellas are on one today.
Though. That's the thing.
Trevor Lawrence and Tebow is just too much Jesus.
Goodell said no.
Goodell said, you guys are literally going to have God on your side, and we cannot have this.
And then if you add the Jesus power to Tim Tebow's huge freaking biceps, and then you just have an atomic bomb, I believe.
Dude, those aren't steroids in those muscles. Nope. That's just Jesus expanding in his muscles.
That's scriptures and power, baby. Like there's
Lukeman Lawal. Hey, Lukeman. That was our new subscriber yesterday. Lukeman, what video did you watch yesterday? What video came up on YouTube that you watched? Also, thank you for the subscribe.
Hey.
Lukeman, find our socials on Twitter and send me a DM.
He's trying to get them analytics. He gets the deep statistics straight from the source.
Hey, Cam's in the chat too. Boys, how's it going today, fellas? Everyone, how are you guys? Game going up. Let's go. Hey, leave us atheists alone. But seriously, why is Tebow covered? Honestly, I say we put the show on pause. I say that me and you just sit here and watch the chat because these guys are way more entertaining than us.
Hey,
Cameron, I referred Lukeman.
Let's go.
Oh, Cameron. Let's go.
Oh, wow. What a day.
Right. Both of you shoot me a DM. Cam, I got your Twitter. Lukeman, shoot a DM. Oh God, you guys.
Wow.
What fellas? Fellas are the fucking best.
Wow.
Freaking dumpster fire of a football team. LOL. Derrick Henry's team. It should be called. Shout out to that. Stephanie, wow. It's so like, okay, so it's funny because I normally don't hear slander on Jacksonville just because
no one cares,
right? No one gives a shit except that Titans fans, like, talk about kicking a guy when you're down. Titans fans just unleash on the Jaguars. I see it every single day on Twitter. I'm like, guys, leave them alone. Like, you don't see me as a Vikings fan just drilling into the Detroit Lions every single day. I'm like, you don't see that happening because I feel bad for them. I'm like, these guys fucking suck. I don't need anything. And you got Stephanie and whole Titan gang over there like, fuck you, Jaguars. You guys are pieces of shit. Like, no shit. They're not even going to win 3 games this season. Leave them alone.
Bro, Urban Meyer is so out so quick. He is going to be out so quick. The dude has made so many stupid comments already about like oh man, you know, in college I used to have like 100,000 guys on my roster. It's really gonna be hard being an NFL coach making an NFL roster. It's like, well, dude, what did you think you signed up for?
Who says F this first? Jacksonville management or Urban Meyer? On
Urban Meyer.
Urban so?
Meyer, because he can just go make money at a college again. Like,
yeah, true. He gets paid. He can just go to some random college and get paid $10 million for just his name.
That's the thing. Like, he's like, I don't even have to do this. I can go recruit. I can go do other, because that seems to be the thing he likes. I do think, I don't know, if I was a Jacksonville fan, I'd be a little bit like, all right, dude, I get you're missing college, but come on, dude, let's get with the program.
You have a professional job now.
You're all nice. You don't want to cut, but dude, you gotta do something.
You gotta cut Tebow.
You gotta at least be comfortable. No, you don't. He's gonna get cut because the world wants him cut. But man, his biceps say otherwise.
They deserve every bit of it. Some of the most delusional fans I've ever seen. Some are proud they tanked last season and try to use it as a damn argument. The fuck? Damn. All right, you know what? Maybe the Jags deserve to get shit on. I don't know. From an outside perspective, it seems very rude that you would take the worst team in the NFL and just continue to shit on them. But hey.
Nah, you know, such is life.
Does Jax have a front office? Who knows? All right. Yes, James Robinson deserves better. Everyone, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes flat. 4 bets.
Yep.
We're going to start with NHL, and then we're going to go to MLB, and then we're going to finish with 3 WNBA games tonight.
Oh, wow.
11:07 Eastern time. Get your ass back in here. Sean, hit him with A-OK because I'm getting pumped for bets today.
All right.
My fantasy goal last year. Dude, James Robinson got picked. Trevor Lawrence will be.
That's why they can't cut Tebow. That's the only line of defense now.
Yummy, get the fuck out of the chat. Love you, Yummy. You both are better. Take it to a break. Get me out of this.
I'm trying, but you asked for A-OK, and that one's far away from me.
I'm sorry. It'll be A-OK. Hey, you're welcome for everyone who has a song stuck in your head at the end of this day, by the way.
Hey-o. All right. We're ready.
All right. We'll be back in 5. Be back here for bets. It's coming.
I feel like that might be really loud. Sorry. Fellas.
Oh boy.
And
Here we
it's
go.
time
It's
to
time.
do the betting for the day. As we do every day.
I'm going to wait till a couple more people are in here. Make sure the Twitter peeps are coming. Oh, yeah, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're blowing the tweet up. Oh, they're coming. Here they come to wreck the day. All right. Bets.
England picks. Brian's in the chat. Good morning, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Brian's probably my favorite Twitter person ever. Always thanking us. Brian, are you really 68 years old?
Do you have any good England picks, though?
England does win today.
Yeah.
I don't know what the juice is on that, but England does win today. We see an Italy-England final, and then Italy beats England to win the Euros. You heard it here first. Morning, Brian. All right, let's start with NHL. I talked about it briefly beforehand, but we are on the Lightning tonight. The only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that they're getting 75% of tickets and 97% of money.
England
I've said it from the beginning.
It's only minus 130, just as a little tidbit.
Yeah, but then if it goes into fucking extra time, which like every game in the Euros has, you don't win, and it's just annoying. What's England to advance? Probably like minus 300, minus 250. While you find that. Anyways, though, the Lightning, minus 230 at home, little juice. Take them to regulation at minus 130-ish, minus 1.5 if you're really feeling it. I do think if the Lightning win, they do win by 2 because the Canadians are going to have to pull their goalie. They're going to the first chance they get if they're down, because this is an elimination game. You pull your goalie with like 4 minutes left if you have to. So yeah, Lightning in regulation, Lightning minus 1.5. I hate that the public is stacked on it, but I've said from the beginning, Lightning at 5, they're going back to Tampa Bay. They probably shouldn't have lost that last game, but they did because I'm sure they're not trying to absolutely hurt themselves in an OT when they have 3 games in hand. Yeah, I just like the Lightning today. Going for 7-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh man,
can we do it? Can we end 7-0? What's the total at over under? 95% on the under, huh?
5.
Over 5 is getting minus 130. I like the over 5, but I'm not gonna lay it. All right, we have early baseball today. Lots of early games. So as soon as we get off this show, I'm going to be putting picks down. First game of the day. Is that the makeup game, the Rays Indians from yesterday? That might be the makeup game. Why is there no pitcher for Cleveland yet? This game happens in an hour. How do you not have a pitcher ready to go? Huh?
That's crazy.
How does that work? You have a game in an hour. In a damn hour.
It's because they... What the heck?
Hang on. God, I'm all out of sorts here. Cleveland pitcher is... They don't know. No one knows. Oh, wait. No one knows. All right, fine. Don't have a play on that one then.
Hold on. Bet US, I'm about to pull it up. They do have someone listed. Judging by that, it makes you feel like maybe it's not correct, but they do have someone. It's
a doubleheader today. Let's just stay off the first game. I don't like taking the early game anyways. Although the Rays should probably beat them. The Rays are much better. 12, that's 12-10. We got a 12-35? We got a 12-35. 12-35, we have Braves on the road getting minus 162. The most annoying team in the MLB, the Pittsburgh Pirates, are at home getting plus 135. They beat the fucking Braves again. They have beaten Brewers. Wait, hang on. Let me get this right. They have been beating teams that they should not beat, and it's pissing me off. Chad Cooley yesterday pitched out of his fucking mind. Let's see. They have won 3 in a row. They beat Milwaukee 2-0, Atlanta 11-1, and then Atlanta again 2-1. What the hell is wrong with this team? Today, we have Smiley for Atlanta Braves. He's a 4.42 ERA, 1.28 WHIP. What is this? Russell Crowe? No, Will Crowe. 6.26 ERA with a 1.6. That would be sick. 1.61 WHIP. What is Atlanta's team total over? Can you tell me that?
5.5 at plus 105.
5.5 at plus 105?
Yes, sir.
Good God, why? That seems a little
because Willie Crowe, dude.
I guess. Drew Smiley is a decent pitcher on the road, about his league average. However, in his last 3, this man's just been a walking heater. 0.52 ERA, No home runs, on base percentage of 230, and a .87 WHIP. Damn. Will Crow, on the other hand, decent at home, 5.66 ERA, on base percentage in his last 3 and at home are over 360. Not too bad, but his WHIP is above a 1.6 home, away, and in his last 3. So definitely gets crushed a little bit. I have found a new website, not a new website. I found Suck My Takes website that he. Actually, I found a different one, but it's the same kind of thing. I'm going to start doing individual batters versus pitchers. Because yesterday I talked about Brandon Crawford at lengths, and he went 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles, and 3 RBIs. And I saw that matchup, and I liked it, and I didn't put anything on it. So from now on, we're going to dive into individuals a little bit and see if we can get a little bit better reads on who might be hitting the balls for dingers. Also, Tech Money on Twitter called a home run at like plus 1,000 yesterday for some guy. He put like $300. He cashed out like $4K in one bet. It was insane.
Dang.
That guy's nuts. Crazy fucking dude. But knows his shit. What am I looking for? Oh, Pirates pitcher. Will Crow. Ronald Acuna Jr. has had 5 plate appearances, 3 at bats. He's hit once, and his 1 hit was a fucking dinger. Freddie Freeman's also got him. He's 4 at bats, 2 hits, no dingers. And then Dansby Swanson, 5 at bats, 3 hits, and a dinger. Go on BetUS and tell me what some props are for Dansby Swanson, Freddie Freeman, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Brockstar Holt plus 1,200. Jason, did you hit that yesterday? Dave, shut up. Yeah, I like Ronald Acuna Jr. to hit a homer. I like Dansby Swanson to hit a homer. And I like Ronald Acuna Jr., Freeman, and Swanson all over 1.5 bases. Give me – God, do I really trust the Braves' bats here? Do I really do it? After they've been letting everyone down for how many games in a row now? I need to get back to class, but here are the bets and reasoning. Oh, Suck My Take's coming in.
Did he just drop him?
Oh, no, he didn't, but he's probably about to. No, DK had nothing, but damn it, I wanted to. I bet that US had something. Past results: Atlanta Braves bats 1-1-8, 2-1-4, 23-4-1. Yikes.
That's look for maybe... the boys. Their thing isn't loading.
Okay. JK, it won't fit in a comment. Damn it. I was feeling excited about that. All right, moving on. I don't think I would play for that one. I hate both of these teams right now. That US didn't have it either. Fuck. I hate both of these teams right now. The Braves bats just don't work. The Pittsburgh Pirates are playing good out of nowhere. I really don't want to bet it. There's a game where the Pittsburgh Pirates get shelled coming up. Eventually, it could be this game. It could be the next. It could be 5 games from now. I don't know. So I think it's just a stay away game. I don't like either of those teams. I don't trust either of those teams.
For the homer is plus 400. Total hits for
what? It should all be over 1.5 bases, right?
Do you want the bases?
Bases and home runs for Freeman and Acuna and Swanson, if you can find them. What's up, fellas? Went to Dunkin' real quick. Hey, what'd you get at Dunkin'? What's your go-to there? We have White Sox, Minnesota at 110 today. Got a lot of early games. Pineda is pitching for the Twins, Mr. Steroids himself, 3.7 ERA, 1.14 WHIP. Lynn is pitching for Chicago, 2.13 ERA, 1.04 WHIP. Pineda is a righty, which remember we've been talking about the White Sox regressed from lefties and are now trending on the righties section, so I do like that. When you're done searching your stuff, can you find Chicago White Sox team total over, please? Lynn is a very good pitcher, decent on the road, struggled a little bit in his last 3 with he still only has a 340 on base percentage, but a 1.5 WHIP in his last 3 and a 1.44 WHIP on a caramel iced with almond milk and a chocolate cake donut. Wow. That's a hell of a Wednesday morning. Hey, that's a hearty breakfast right there. Michael Pineda is a good pitcher at home with a 3.16 ERA, a 250 on-base percentage, and a 1.03 WHIP. However, in his last 3, he has struggled. 1.76 WHIP, 360 on-base percentage. And a 8 flat ERA. God damn it, I'm going to Duncan.
That's how I'm feeling, dude. I think after this,
I think you just made Sean want to go to Duncan too. I'm pretty sure.
I've been visualizing donut.
Minnesota has a terrible bullpen. White Sox have a good bullpen. Did you find that White Sox team total over?
White Sox 4.5 minus 110.
I like that line. I like that line a lot. Pineda against the White Sox. Let's see here. It looks like Adam Eaton, 8 at bats, 2 hits, 9 at bats, 2 hits. Ooh, Tim Anderson. You faking on the pecan butter. Tim Anderson, 15 at bats against Pineda, 9 hits, 2 doubles, 3 dingers.
Sheesh.
Tim Anderson, over bases. Tim Anderson, home run. That's a post-it note.
Oh, yeah. The honor. Whoa.
Hello, Ben? Hello? Ben?
Dude, how are you gonna...
Ben?
How is he gonna post a note without a pen?
Tim
Never think things through.
Anderson, home run, over 1.5. That is a Chicago White Sox batter. Tim Anderson, over. Stop. Braxton did not just write Tim Anderson over 1.5. Braxton, were you listening? Braxton, were you listening to that, or was that just you? Because you told me you weren't listening.
Delayed, so that was definitely just.
Did we just come up with Tim Anderson at the exact same time?
It seemed like you guys had a weird
lock of the fucking century, everyone. If he wasn't listening and he put that right before oh man, Tim Anderson.
Dude, the Patreon bag. Hey, that's not
you guys should get in your Patreon
Magna Carta. That is not a bad call.
Or instead of Patreon, we could create a website where everyone could go to get our picks. Oh wait.
Yeah, but bruh, you need you need to diversify.
That or Discord chat. We do have a Discord actually. I can drop that link in there. I haven't. It's catching dust though. I haven't looked at it in a while. We used it for table tennis, Russian table tennis.
That late night Russian ping pong.
That late night 4 a.m. Russian ping pong that I was able to do for about a week until my sleep schedule was so fucked up that I just couldn't do it anymore. Hey everyone, all right, fellas. Seeing all this Patreon and this Discord talk, we have a damn website with a damn forum. For just us. Come on. For just us. XXX.
We can't put we'll make the Patreon for our NSFW.
I'm just saying, we have a whole ass forum with a whole ass website customized for our whole ass community. Get with it, guys.
It is
go to the forum. Heyfellas.co. Go to the forum. Post some shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get people to post. Jason knows. Jason's been trying to pull some teeth out here getting people to post on the forum. And as soon as we get tech off his damn Discord and on our website, shit's gonna be popping. I'm gonna get that man. I'm gonna get him. He's gonna be a fella sooner or later. I'm a staffer for Daily Rap Facts. I'm spreading the good word in our business Slack chats, boys. Fucking Slack. I had to use Slack once and I hated it. But that's also because I hated the team that I was on Slack with, so that's fair. Please join the forum. It's so lonely talking to myself. All right, guys, we got bets to do. Stop distracting me. God damn it. All right, bets. Chicago White Sox over 4.5. Absolutely love that. White Sox over 4.5. Maybe White Sox to win too, because I don't trust Pineda. He eats steroids for breakfast. When he doesn't eat steroids for breakfast, he's not very good. Him and Nelson Cruz normally just go to brunch together and just get a plate full of pills. Yeah, I don't trust him. I like the Chicago White Sox. They always beat the shit out of Minnesota, and they're gonna do it again. Can you set the Discord, Eric? Yes, I can.
Hey, we can get that popping.
Yeah. Let me see here. Give me half a second. Discord. I gotta find my own Discord. CBB talk. Oh, there's been a lot of people in here. Hey. CBB talk, invite, copy link. Hang on. Now going to the YouTube real quick. I got you, boys. I got you. Maybe we have to line up the Discord again, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Ew.
Hey, is that you, dude?
Yeah, I hate it.
I hear you.
Anyways, moving on. I didn't see what the White Sox were getting for money on the other hand. Okay, they're getting 81% of tickets, 85% of money. So yeah, I still like White Sox, honestly. All right,
Yeah.
moving on. We need to talk about more. Getting distracted by damn fellas. All right, 205. We have Tigers Rangers. Hit that Tigers over 3.5 yesterday. Tigers on the road getting plus 128. Rangers at home getting minus 152. Looks like Rangers getting 74% of tickets, 76% of money. Let's see what we got for pitchers and everything. Detroit Tigers getting slept on, by the way. I know they lost like 10-6 yesterday, but those bats. Oh, this is going to be a hell of a pitching matchup. Casey Mize versus Kyle Gibson, the undefeated man himself versus the sleeper of a starter pitcher. Casey Mize, 3.55 ERA, 1.15 whip. Trust me, he's a lot better than what his stats show. Kyle Gibson, 6-0, 1.298 ERA, 1.03 whip. Kyle is just a great fucking starting pitcher. He's absolutely insane. At home, he's a 1.09 ERA with a 240 on base percentage and a 0.91 whip. God, he's good. Last three, 1.5 ERA, only one home run, 280 on base percentage, 1.06 whip. This man is a heater. Casey Mize is not bad at all. On the road, 3.18 ERA, 1.04 whip. On base percentage, just about 290. Last three has struggled a little bit with a 360 on base percentage and a 1.57 whip. ERA is relatively the same. Texas first five. That would be my lean here. I really like Kyle Gibson. I do not like betting against Kyle Gibson at all. He is a stud. He is a stud Big and a dog. Half. I think probably just Texas to win this game. I think it's pretty fair at minus 145. I'm actually gonna write that because I do like that bet. Rangers to win. I will say, however, be careful of Casey Mize. Casey Mize can throw a 6-inning, only one or two hit game very, very easily. I've seen him do it many times. I do want to see how he's been recently. Yeah, it looks like he's just been kind of consistently letting up a couple runs every game. 3-3, 3-3, 1-2. Like he's gonna get 3 to 6 strikeouts. He's gonna pitch from 4 to 6 innings. He's gonna walk a couple people. Probably not give up a home run. I do want to see how individual batters are against him though, because I'm sure there's someone who has lit him up a few times. Casey Mize is not on the thingy. Casey.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. Casey Mize is not here. All right, whatever. I'm gonna guess that means that he probably hasn't faced any of these batters before, or at least 5 times because it shows only 5 at bats at minimum. Okay, so I like Rangers there. I don't like. I mean, honestly, 75% getting across the board is not that big of a stat compared to what it could be. Especially with Kyle Gibson on there, he's 6-0. Like, makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I do lean the Rangers money line on that one. Maybe parlay that with something else because the odds are a little high at minus 145. But moving on, that's 205. We have a 210 game, Reds and Royals. This was a pretty crazy game yesterday. Reds were up 6-2 going into the bottom of the 8th. Royals hit 2 in the bottom of the 8th and then score 3 in the bottom of the 9th to win 7-6 on a walk-off. It's pretty cool. How do you feel the game total under in the Tigers Rangers game? I do like it. I didn't like that the fact it was set at 8. I was hoping to see like 9, but I mean, if I'm going to lean on over or under, I'm definitely taking the under with Kyle Gibson and Casey Mize on that mound. I don't trust the Tigers bullpen, but at the same time, the Texas Rangers, their bats aren't that impressive. I mean, I know they scored 10 yesterday, but kind of a fluke. Reds, Royals. Reds on the road getting minus 132. Royals at home getting home dogged at plus 115. Looks like Reds got 65% of tickets, 61% of money. White Sox money line and Rangers money line parlay. Or no. stand by on that because I see a little Red Sox.
Oh, you're not running it back.
No, I gotta look at it. That's what I said. I'll just hold on that thought. All right. But right now, Reds Royals at 210. Looks like Sonny Gray versus Brady Singer today. Reds are such a confusing team. Reds most inconsistent team ever, I swear. Brady Singer, 4.74 ERA, 1.52 whip. Sonny Gray, 3.72 ERA, 1.3 whip. Both going to go to 4 to 6. Everyone to Dirty Sox parlay. Leave me alone. Hang on. We're not there yet. Come on now.
Dirty Sox.
Leave me alone. Eric. Stop pressuring me.
You know it's all we want.
I didn't lay it in VIP yesterday, and it missed yesterday. This is why. I'm only laying it when it makes sense.
Do it today.
I know.
We want the Sox, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I did play it personally yesterday. I was like, maybe it's gonna hit. All right, Sonny Gray on the road, 3.6 ERA, 1.4 WHIP, on base percentage, 320, actually pretty good. Last three has been even better, 2.84 ERA, on base percentage under 300, WHIP 1.18. Sonny Gray's not bad. Brady Singer, on the other hand, pretty consistent pitcher in his last three and at home, pretty much the same stats. Last three, however, his WHIP has gone up to over 2. That's might be something to watch for. At home, 1.5 WHIP, so not impressive either way. Game total set at 9.5 feels a little low on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see how individual players do against these pitchers. But okay, let's see here. All right, we're gonna go. So Andrew, I'm gonna get that name wrong. Andrew Benintendi. Some of these names are not fair. I'm just gonna say that. 11 at bats, 6 hits, and a dinger against Sonny Gray. So Andrew Benintendi over 1.5. That's what we're going with. Over 1.5 bases. Not a ton of at bats against him. Looks like Sony actually does really well against the Kansas City lineup for what he's pitched against them. Solar, 5 at bats, 0 hits, 2 strikeouts. Draw Dyson, 6 at bats, 2 hits, a strikeout. Whit Merrifield, probably the best batter on Kansas City. 5 at bats, 0 hits, 2 strikeouts, and then Benintendi has 11 and 6, or 6 hits and 11 at bats. Salvador Perez, only 2 hits and 14 at bats, and then Carlos Santana, 4 hits and 23 at bats against them. So taking Sean, we're taking Andrew Benintendi on the Royals over 1.5 bases.
Do you want the odds there?
Nope, don't care. Gonna hit.
Okay.
Who now? Let's check Royals pitcher if he's on here at all. I don't think he is. I don't think he has thrown much against. All right, nope, nothing for them. But yeah, I think that 9.5 seems so low for this game because I've watched Kansas City get absolutely routed. I've watched the Reds get routed. I've watched Kansas City hit the ball consistently. I've watched the Reds hit the ball consistently. But these are two teams that's just sporadically acts like they don't want to fucking play all the time. And it pisses me off. Maybe Benintendi over 1.5 is the only thing I've got. Other than that, maybe give me Reds team total over. Since Brady Singer hasn't seen
4.5 minus 135.
Reds over 4. I'm gonna write that down just as a little lean there. All right, probably a stay away game if we're being honest. Maybe the over, Reds team total over, and then definitely if you're going to put something on that game, Benintendi over 1.5. I like that prop a lot. Milwaukee versus Mets. Oh, this is the rescheduled game from yesterday. Pretty easy on this one. Give me Milwaukee team total over. Wait a second. There's only 7 innings in this one today. What are the Brewers team total over? Give me 1.5. Give me 1.5. Give me.
It's not listed on BetUS. Let's see.
Bitches.
Maybe on DraftKings.
Bitches.
Yeah, no team total overs on there. Let me look on DraftKings real quick.
All right. Because I wanted to take Brewers in a full game yesterday over 2.5.
Yeah,
plus 105.
You got bailed out of that one.
No, I didn't. I got screwed because it got postponed and they were going to hit 5. Give me 1.5. Give me 1.5. The over-under set at 4.5, by the way.
Spread total run. Brewers 3.5.
Game 1. I'm looking for game 1 against DeGrom.
Is this?
That's got to be game 2. There's no way they're giving 3.5.
This is game 2. I don't know if they have game 1 listed then.
Do they not have the game?
Oh no, here it is. Then do they have a team total over for it? They don't have a team total over for it. No, Brewers is 1.5 plus 1 or minus 132 for over 1.5.
Minus 132. Damn it. I still like the over 1.5. By the way, I think DeGrom is regressing. I still think he's the best pitcher in the MLB. However, in his last 2 starts, he's actually gotten some hits against him. I'm seeing 1.5 full game on my I think I don't like the juice on that. I liked it a lot better yesterday at 2.5 plus 105. However, 1.5, I truly think they can at least get 1 on DeGrom. I really do. I think they get 1 on DeGrom, and if they get 1 on DeGrom, they'll get 1 in their bullpen. Because anytime DeGrom pitches a 7-inning game, he always pitches for 5 or 6, and then they bring in some dog shit pitcher at the end, and they always give up runs. Always give up runs. Did against Atlanta like 4 games in a row. Yes, DeGrom in his last 2 starts, giving up 3 and 5 hits, 3 and 2 earned runs across 6 and 7 innings. His last one, he struck out 14 fucking people. Gave up only his 2nd home run of the season last game. Good God, what an animal. Dude just doesn't make any sense. I don't care how much his season blows apart from now on out. It's still unbelievable what he did.
But it's not blowing apart.
I know, it's not at all.
It's like...
Something interesting here. Christian Yelich actually has a pretty good career against DeGrom. 34 at-bats, 15 hits, 2 doubles. 6 strikeouts, however. No home runs. No one hits home runs against him. So, yeah, maybe Christian Yelich something if you're feeling real ballsy. I'm sure his odds are very good for over 1.5 bases. But I'm not laying that in a 7-inning game. I do lean Brewers over 1.5. I have to write it down because I liked the bet yesterday. And if I liked it yesterday, I have to like it again today. That was my Twitter free play yesterday, too, and that got postponed, and I was pissed.
I liked the game total under yesterday, but now it's 7, and it's at 4.5, and that's too. That doesn't work. It doesn't work the same. The other one was a lot nicer, and I'm disappointed.
Yeah, actually, I should probably check Milwaukee's
in the dang rain.
Milwaukee's pitcher, no stats. All right, cool. Moving on. Next game. God, there's so many early games today. That's 6 games before 2:30. Nice. The second game of Cleveland and Tampa Bay, the line is off because they don't know their pitchers yet. Looks like Andrew Heaney and Eduardo Rodriguez for Boston versus LA. There's a free pick. Spread knowledge. We got spread knowledge today. Boston. They're picking Boston. We got stat. Yeah, since 2017. You guys ready to hear the best fucking betting strategy ever? Spread knowledge. Hey, machine value grade as a B. It's only a B today.
That's solid, dude.
Careful.
B's get
Boston
C's.
Red Sox
Get degrees.
are 33-14-2 as visiting team on same day of week since July 26, 2017 with a profit of plus 24 units. You heard it here first.
How to make
visiting team
units
on same day of week since July 2017. Plus 24 units. Unbelievable. Thank you, Spread Knowledge, for spreading your knowledge on this. We are all smarter human beings now. Okay. Jesus, suck my take. He's just flying it. Bogarts over 1.5 total bases. Martinez over 1.5 total bases would consider home run on both. Okay. So Dirty Sox parlay. Stephanie, give me a second. Heaney's pitching for the Angels. 5.4 ERA. Literally, these pitchers are exactly the same. Both 5.4 ERAs, both 1.35 whips. God, guys are so aggressive. Let me see. Starting pitchers. Eduardo Rodriguez struggles on the road and England afternoon game. Yes, England is winning that game. By the way. Eduardo Rodriguez struggles on the road. 5.56 ERA, but he in his last three is a 2.5 ERA, on base percentage under 250, whip in his last 3.89. But again on the road 1.5 whip. Andrew Heaney, on the other hand, plays about the same that he does on average at home, but in his last three, we are seeing some runs here. 1.79 ERA over a 370 on base percentage. His strikeouts are up, but his ERA is almost double in his last three. Andrew Heaney.
Dang.
The Angels bullpen's bad.
True.
Boston's good. Let me see the money. 73% and 77% for the Boston Red Sox at -132 on the road. Let me see individual batters real quick before I make a decision. Everyone chill out. Just relax.
Dirty Sox, dude.
Shut up!
Dirty Sox.
Andrew Heaney. All right.
Dirty Sox.
Oh, my God. JD Martinez. 4 at-bats, 3 hits, 2 dingers on Andrew Heaney. JD Martinez, over 1.5 bases. Hang on, I need a second post-it note. By the way, post-it note yesterday. Brewers over 2.5 didn't happen. Tigers over 3.5 hit. Giants over 3.5 hit. So 2-1. 3-1, 3-2, 4-2 on the post-it note yesterday. Not bad.
Wow.
Not bad. JD Martinez, over 1.5, and a home run. Easy. Honestly, half that team should be crushing Andrew Heaney. Hey, suck my take called Xander Bogaerts too. 10 at-bats, 5 hits, a double, and a home run. So if you're looking for another one on Boston, Xander Bogaerts is probably a good play. I do like JD Martinez a little bit better just because he's literally faced him 4 times and hit 2 home runs off of him, which is kind of nuts. But yeah. And I suppose that means that I do think the Boston Red Sox will win this game, and I do suppose that means that the Dirty Sox parlay is on because I think that the White Sox beat the Twins and the Red Sox do beat the Angels here. Yeah, Dirty Sox parlay confirmed to go.
Mission hell yeah, dude.
Operation Dirty Sox parlay is go. I'm excited for it. England really the lock of the day? I wouldn't say lock of the day. I mean, it's still England's soccer team we're talking about here, who's been one of the historical biggest choke artists in the history of soccer. So maybe let's not lay too much on it, but they are the better team in this one. I think they're definitely getting overrated in this one because they are the home, kind of like the home favorites in this whole thing. But Italy will beat them in the end. Oh my God. Yes, it's their year. Dirty Sox is alive. Say less. Let's go. Dirty Sox is on. Anyone know the odds on that? I haven't plugged that in as part. It's got to be decent. It's got to be like almost 200, right? Got -130 and -125. That's a damn near plus 200.
That's a nice one right there. That's a big time hit.
I think Italy absolutely pulls off the upset in the finals if they play England. Italy's team is damn good. Very, very good team. Yes. Dirty Sox parlay is a go. Also, I kind of like what's Boston Red Sox team total over?
All
these players
4.5 -125.
Like that. That a lot.
And the Dirty Sox on DraftKings Sportsbook comes in at +227 at the moment.
+227?
Yes, sir. That's right, sir.
Ooh! That's money. I like that a lot.
That's big money.
I like that a lot.
It's for a couple of
All right,
Sox.
Dirty Sox parlay is a go. I also lean Red Sox over 4.5 because they should get deep into Heaney.
Dude, you know what's actually crazy?
What's up?
I had a dream last night that I was walking around the streets and I didn't have shoes on. And this is not a joke. I swear to God, this is not like it. And my socks were getting so dirty and it was making me mad. I swear I had a dream about my socks getting dirty last night. That's a sign.
Fellas, if you don't put $1 million on the Dirty Sox parlay after hearing that drop of information, I don't know what you're doing.
Dude,
today.
I'm telling you. And at the time, I was upset. But
I don't know how many more
truth.
signs you need. But Sean had a fucking dream about having Dirty Sox last night. I don't know which more you want. That's lock of the century if I've ever heard of
I'm
it.
just saying. In most of my dreams, I wear shoes.
You hear that? Facts. I'm gonna try to get these NBA talk threads on this Discord popping later. All right. Hey. Again, fellas, there's an entire website dedicated.
You can just delete.
It's our website, but it's fine. It's fine if you guys want to do Discord instead. Fine.
Link,
also, apps coming soon, True. And when that app's ready to go, then you can all just go to the app. It's all good. I'm confused on the White Sox line. Why only -120 with Lynn? Because Pineda's not a bad pitcher, and the Twins haven't been playing that bad at home compared to on the road. Interdivision matchup. I can understand why it's -120, even though it shouldn't be. It'd be like -140. The problem is the Twins have such a good roster that it's really hard to put them as huge underdogs because they could literally Bill Cosby parlay undefeated. It's not funny, Magna Carta. Not funny.
Then why'd you laugh at it?
Because I was thinking about something from earlier yesterday that I laughed at, and it made me laugh again.
This funny thing this dog did on us. He was walking down the street.
Yes, we are with Spread Knowledge today. Since they spread their knowledge all over us, we are also on Boston and over 4.5. It looks like the Dodgers Marlins game is also. Who won that game yesterday? That's actually Rob. That's actually really funny. Who won that game yesterday? By the way, did Marlins? I saw that it was bottom of the ninth with bases. They did end up winning, but they won it in 10. So you're telling me with 0 outs and bases loaded, they couldn't finish in the ninth? They went to the 10 and won. I did call Marlins upset, by the way. 2 days in a row.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's move on to 7:05. We've got Blue Jays and Orioles. Blue Jays beat them yesterday. Orioles beat them yesterday. Crazy. It's 5-7, I think. Toronto's getting -190 on the road. Baltimore +160 at home. 84% of tickets on Blue Jays. 81% of money. What is with the Orioles beating teams that they absolutely have no business beating? They swept the Astros the other day.
Yeah.
Do they sweep the Blue Jays too? Is this what you're telling me? Let's see starting pitchers today. We've got over 10 -1.5. I played in Toronto. All right. Okay, again, guys, this guy's not Ryu, or however you guys say it. It's not how you say his name. It's Dio. I was in Japan. I think I'd know. No, I actually heard his name get called in a baseball game the other day, and he said Ryu, and I was like, oh, that's not how you say it. One of my best friends in Japan had the exact same last name. That's not how you say it.
I studied Brian.
I know. Anyways, 3.65 ERA for Dio, 1.15 WHIP. Matt Harvey, on the other hand, 7.34 ERA with a 1.71 WHIP. Cameron said it best. Harvey equals a fucking trash can.
True.
Brandon Crawford over 1.5 total bases is my last one outside of Blue Jays. First 5 over 3.5 and full game over 6.5. Mike Tomlin meme, we don't care. Wow. Hey, I think there was another person who said Brandon Crawford yesterday. I can't remember who it was, but he was really smart at betting, and he said to take Brandon Crawford, and then he went 3-4 with 3 ribbies. Oh, is that you? Or me? I can't remember now. Anyways, Matt Harvey is a dog shit pitcher. He is Jesus Christ, he's so bad. 7.11 ERA at home. In his last 3, he's been a little bit better, but his on-base percentage is still over 350 and 370 with a 1.7 WHIP, regardless of where he plays. Dio, on the other hand, 3.35 ERA on the road. Struggled a little bit in his last 3, but his WHIPs are below 1.25 and 1.04. On-base percentage rarely goes over 300. Oh my God. Hey everyone. Yeah, I just think that it's obviously the Blue Jays in this one. What are the Blue Jays team total over? What is it, 6.5? It's got to be 6.5 for plus money. And honestly, I might lay it. Matt Harvey is so bad. Okay.
Dude, I would always love to make an SB Nation. That's always been
something I have not caught up yet. It's 165 degrees with humidity so thick here you can't breathe, and that means runs in Camden Yards. Gio is a left-hand, which Orioles hit well, and Harvey isn't a major league pitcher. Rob Hoke with the fucking stats today. Respectfully, I see 13 in the chat. I want to see those likes. Yeah, damn right, Stephanie. We saw 13 too. Hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you haven't liked the channel, you better do that shit right now. If you fellas made SB Nation type videos too, I would literally watch endlessly. The knowledge is there, especially when we pay Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins, Jesus, dude, I can't believe that some of these people have their own shows and shit. It is unbelievable. Skip Bayless has a fucking show.
Hey man, anyone can have your own show. All I need is one of these,
Yes.
one of these. How about that? Isn't that beautiful? All right.
Yeah, I'm from around Baltimore. It's hot as fuck today. 10-6 final. All right. So we're taking the over. I like Blue Jays team total over 6.5 for sure because Harvey trash. What is Blue Jays team total over? It's 6.5, right? Plus money.
Yeah, 5.5 minus 135.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think that game total at 11 game total over is. I like it.
Yeah.
Good call, fellas. I also let's not disregard the fact that the Blue Jays should win this game absolutely outright. Let's not get too complicated with our bets and shit. Take Toronto money line. Let's parlay it with something. We'll figure out something. To be fair to Skip, he is a generational entertainer. I know why he has the show.
Yeah, he's
but
good.
Man, some of his takes are just, and I get it. It's for the show, but man, some of his takes are just fucking brutal.
There's nothing anyone hates more than someone who's agreeable.
Yeah,
you and your
smart
take.
facts and god damn it.
Because what kind of show is gonna be like you come on and go like, well, I think that the good team is probably gonna win, but sometimes they don't. Thank you.
Chicago has been Death Valley this past week. Yeah. Oh my God. What is it? 8 straight that they've lost? 11 straight that they've lost? Blue Jay, Dirty Sox, and Blue Jays spread parlay. No. You can't add other things into the Dirty Sox parlay, Luke.
Can't mix your laundry.
Luke, man, you're new here. Stop it. Learn the ways. You can't put other things into the Dirty Sox. The Dirty Sox parlay is by himself. I'm not yelling.
Yes, you are.
I'm just explaining the rules in a higher tone of voice. What will he do when LeBron is retired? Wait, what will he do? I missed LeBron. Oh, Skip.
Yeah, bro. Talk about how Zion. I don't know. Whoever's the next guy you can compare to Jordan every other day.
Tell him chill out, Luke. Oh, fellas, you guys are something else today. Let's see. 8:05, we have Cubs. Guys, I only have this show's only supposed to go to noon. I still have half the baseball games to go. I still have 3 WNBA bets. Quit distracting me.
Quit distracting you.
Just a little bloop, bloop,
we have little rat brains, and we're like,
dude, I can't concentrate when I just see shit blowing up on the side, and it's all entertaining shit. I can't. Oh, he's not yelling. It's his passion for the Dirty Sox. Yes, Stephanie, tell him. See, Stephanie's an OG. She knows how it works. She doesn't come in here going, "Oh, should we add this to the Dirty Sox probably?" Because she knows. She knows the rules. Phillies Cubs at 8:05. Phillies on the road getting minus 134. Cubs at home getting plus 114. Phillies getting 72% of tickets, 72% of money across the board. What do you have for esports today, Rob? I swear to God. God damn it. Zach Wheeler is a stud. There's just nothing else to go with it. Stud. 2.05 ERA, 0.94 whip. Alec Mills. I can't decide if Alec Mills is good or not. 4.85 ERA, 1.45 whip. Alec Mills looks like he's only going to go 2 to 3 innings. Zach Wheeler will go as long as they want him to because he's a fucking stud. Zach Wheeler in his last 3, 1.53 ERA, 250 on base percentage, under a 1 whip. Away struggles a little bit more, but still like an insanely good pitcher. 2.4 ERA, 300 on base percentage, 1.24 whip. No problem there. Alec Mills is a great pitcher at home. 2.2 ERA, on base percentage actually pretty high for only a 2.2 with just over 300 whip, 1.29. Last 3 pretty much the exact same stats. Overall, not as good, but looks like he's been pitching a little bit better lately. His last 5 starts, he's gone 2-0, 2-0, 3 earned runs. Started out the season 3-3-0-3, so definitely probably getting a little bit in a groove here. The over/under set at 7, which yikes.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a play on this game besides the fact that actually I do have a play on this game. What the fuck am I talking about? Cubs have been dog shit. Sorry. Cubs have been so bad. So bad. But I hate betting on the Phillies on the road because that is the one time that you just absolutely fade the Phillies no matter what because they're so bad on the road. But it's Wheeler. Wheeler is not – I just can't see him struggling on the road. I can't see him struggling anywhere. He's so fucking good. Just think if the Phillies did not have 22 blown saves. Yeah, I know. Jeez. That's the problem is their bullpen's so bad. They have to have a 10-run lead. Like yesterday, what did they go up? 10-0 off the rip, and they only win the game by 5. Cubs better be selling off their bats. Speaking of selling, the Yankees are going to be selling after the All-Star break, and that warms my heart so much. God, I love seeing that team struggle. It is absolutely heartwarming. But yeah, I'm gonna lean Phillies to win. Cubs have a very good bullpen, so I do not trust Phillies over team total over, which is probably what, 3.5, 4.5, 3.5.
3.5 at -135.
Yeah, see, it's not. I don't like that juice. Yeah, Cubs scored 10 and lost by 5. Yeah. Phillies money line is what I'm gonna be leaning on. That they're getting a little bit of public stacked on, but the Cubs are really bad right now, and gotta bet on that team that's trending in the wrong direction. The only thing that scares me about this is Phillies 17-26 on the road, Cubs 26-15 at home. But you got Wheeler on the mound. Man, I like that guy a lot. I do want to check out actually how Wheeler has done against this team in general. If it shows me, it's not gonna show me. Oh yes, it is. Jake Arrieta, nothing. Let's see. Chris Bryant tends to lay into him a little bit. 7 at-bats, 3 hits. Jason Hayward has also gone against him a ton. 27 at-bats, 10 hits, 2 home runs, 2 doubles. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything here. It looks like Jason Hayward's the only one who's really done anything against him, and that's because he's faced him 28 times. So I don't think I like anything individually. And Zach Wheeler is just a baller. He's just fucking good. So, yeah, I think that might be a stay-away game. Lean Phillies on that one just because of the state of the Cubs are in right now, but also Phillies on the road I don't like taking. I normally do not take for good reason. I think I missed the second game between Brewers and Mets. Did I? At 7:10?
I don't think there's any pictures anyway yet.
Never mind. 8:05. What's our next game? 8:10? Athletics Astros? Okay, hang on. Yeah, Cubs scored. Arrieta, Harvey, Bundy are MLB starters. Why? Because pitchers suck in the MLB. You got your aces, and then your next tier, and then basically everyone else is down here because it's insanely hard to be a pitcher in the MLB. Cubs watching, and plus there's no more sticky stuff, so that actually does. Honestly, for the guys who are not at the aces start, and even some of the aces like Garrett Cole, Trevor Bauer, those guys are seeing huge differences. Especially Garrett Cole can't pitch without.
Bauer had a different.
And then the next tier of guys that aren't using, drop off a little bit. But think about it: if you're already not a good pitcher in the MLB and you've been using sticky shit, like even if it's just rosin and sunscreen, and now you're not allowed to use any of it, like think of how big of a difference that's going to be when you already can't get enough spin rate or grip on the ball to be a good pitcher in the first place. So yeah, the low tier pitchers are the ones that you're going to see a lot of shit happening with. Cubs watching Schwarber home runs like Wolverine in bed. Jesus Christ. Some of the one-liners today, man, I tell you. Let's see. I was on Athletics and Astros. Yankees reliever Chapman. He misses sticky stuff for sure. Dude, Yankees have missed. Cole looks so bad. I don't want to get into it, but anyways, Cole looks terrible. I will fade him for the rest of the year. Athletics plus 130 on the road. Astros minus 152 at home. Looks like Astros getting 65% of tickets, but 90% of money. So stacking on the Astros today. Where they win 9-6 yesterday. I had a terrible read. I was leaning into under. Told you guys not to take it because I was scared of it. Astros bats, but goddamn, what a terrible read that was. Free pick on covers has Houston today. Nice solid paragraph here. That's good. Good write up there. I'm not gonna read it because it doesn't matter. Both pitchers 6-5. Both pitchers 3.1 ERA. Both pitchers about a 1.1 to a 1.2 WHIP. Both pitchers go 5 to 7 innings depending on how they're doing. Astros at home. Let's see how Manaea. Oh, sorry, it's Manaea versus Garcia tonight. Manaea on the road is just as good as he is at home. Last three struggled a little bit more, but on base percentage still only 300. WHIP still only a 1.3. Luis Garcia, very good pitcher at home, 2.58 ERA with a under 270 on base percentage and a 1.04 WHIP. However, in his last three, struggled a little bit more, 3.71 ERA, on base percentage over 330, WHIP 1.41. But I do trust him a little bit more than I trust Manaea. The line's at -150, over under set at 8.5. I don't like anything here. I could see this game being 2-1. I could see this game being 6-2. I guess I just lean the Astros. I feel like that's kind of a square pick. Yeah. That's definitely just kind
of toss it with like a good team total one, like a good like -130 team total somewhere.
Yeah. I just don't know how much. I mean, I'll lean the Astros, but I don't know how confident I am in that.
Probably just Athletics, a stay away.
It's probably just a stay away. Athletics bullpen is actually better than the Astros. The only thing the Astros really have on them this game, slightly better starter pitcher, I guess, because he's at home. Bullpen's not as good. It's just the fact that the Astros bats are so fucking good.
Whoa, Cole is really still the favorite for the Cy Young? How the?
Wait, what? Really?
Hold on. All right, we'll get into. I'll pull those up because we can talk about them after we get through the bets.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah,
we'll get through but let's get through them.
Let's look at Sean Manaea just real quick. I just want to see how he does against. It's not gonna show me. Be surprised how many pitchers in the league actually don't fit. Oh, never mind. Tons of stats on him. Alvarez doesn't play well against him. Miles Straw plays okay against him. Kyle Tucker has about a 300. Martin Maldonado. That's the one name you should look at for the Astros game. Maldonado. Base total over 1.5 bases. That was my only lean for that game. Yeah. All right, moving on. Let's see. What's the next game, Sean? What's the next game? 9:45? 9:40? 9:40.
It honestly could.
Rockies.
It could be anything, man.
Who are the top three favorites? 9:40. Who are the top three? Yeah, I want to know.
We'll get. I have them. Yeah. We'll get into it.
Rockies on the road getting -104. Diamondbacks at home getting -110. I don't see the line on DraftKings. Rockies on the road getting favored with 85% of tickets and 97% of money. The hell is going on here? This team's only won 6 games on the road all year. Yeah. By the way, Colorado is 6-32 on the road. Tonight's game looks like we got Senzatella on the mound for the Rockies, 4.58 ERA, 1.4 WHIP. Castellanos on the mound for Arizona, 3.09 ERA, 1.2 WHIP. Castellanos is probably only going to go for an inning or two. He's just that one inning reliever pitcher that they started games for some reason. I don't know why they do that. Anyways, let's look at the pitching matchup. Looks like Senzatella struggles on the road a little bit, 6.35 ERA, almost a 400 on base percentage, and a 1.8 WHIP. Whoa. Castellanos, 4 ERA, WHIP, sucks at home, 1.7 on base percentage, not good either. That's crazy to me that the Colorado Rockies are getting 97% of money, and I think I leaned the D-backs just because of it. They have a better starting pitcher. These are the two worst bullpens in baseball going at it. Like, Colorado is the worst bullpen. Arizona is the second worst bullpen. These pitchers are not great. Senzatella is not very good at all. Let me see how individual players do against them, because I don't understand why the D-backs should be at -110. I know they're fucking terrible, but it doesn't negate the fact that 97% on the Rockies on the road. What the hell? Looks like we're going to get good stats on the Rockies pitcher. Josh Rojas. Josh Rojas has faced him 10 times, hit 5 times, hit a dinger. Christian Walker has faced him 17 times. Here we go. Christian Walker faced him 17 times, hit 8 times with 3 doubles and 2 dingers. So he's gotten 8 hits on him. 3 of them have been doubles, 2 of them have been dingers. I will take Christian Walker home run today. Post-it note from yesterday. Damn, this is my 3rd post-it note that I'm on now. I got lots of leans today. There'll be a hella free plays tonight. Christian Walker. What is that? Over. Do I do over 1.5 or just home run? I think I just do a home run. He's just gonna hit a fucking dinger. Man's just hitting a dinger today. Let's lean go. Arizona Diamondbacks to win. What's the team totals over? I'm surprised it's only 9.5.
D-backs is 4.5 -115, and the Rockies are 4.5 -110. Weird. Pretty even there.
Yeah, I think I just take the D-backs because of public money in general. Like, yeah. I don't know what else to do there. That just seems kind of straightforward. The Rockies getting 97% of money on the road. What the fuck?
Doesn't make much sense.
That's at 9:40. We have a 9:45 game and a couple 10:10 games. Yankees Mariners at. Oh wait, no, sorry. Cardinals Giants at 9:45. Cardinals on the road getting +160. Giants at home -195. Who's the other? So do we parlay Giants and Astros? Maybe.
Yeah, you could.
81% of tickets, 91% of money. I have to see who's pitching probably first.
I bet there's a better team total over. We have it like -130. We to put with the Giants.
You're probably right. Alex Wood on the mound. Johan Oviedo on the mound for St. Louis. Alex Wood, I don't know how I feel about him. His stats are good. 3.89 ERA, 1.18 WHIP. Oviedo, 5.14 ERA, 1.55 WHIP. Oviedo is going to go 4 to 6. Dang. Alex Wood will go anywhere from 4 to 7, depending on how they're doing. Let's see. Oviedo, last 3 and on the road, not so hot. Over a 6 ERA, over almost a 4. On the road, he has over a 400 on-base percentage, almost a 400 in his last 3, and a 2 flat WHIP in his last 3 and on the road. Alex Wood struggled a little bit in his last 3, but relatively same pitcher at home. On-base percentage the last 3, 360, but at home is 300. 1.16 WHIP at home, 1.5 in his last 3. So definitely struggled a little bit in his last 3. And I remember the game, I think it was against the D-backs that he was getting lit up a little bit. But I do like this matchup for the Giants. I need to see what public. Yeah, 91% scares me a little bit. Let's see how we do. Okay, so Alex Wood against St. Louis. Matt Carpenter might be one to look for St. Louis. 8 at-bats, 3 hits, 1 double, 1 home run against him. Paul Goldschmidt, 30 at-bats, 8 hits, 1 double, 4 dingers, though, on Alex Wood. Taking him yard 4 times. Paul Goldschmidt, if he can make contact with the ball against Alex Wood, because he's also struck out 6 times against him. If he makes contact with that ball is going gonzo. Paul Goldschmidt.
Out of here.
Goldschmidt, home run. I think I'm just probably going to put out all my props.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe I'll just save it for the fellows who are here. I'll put out some of the props. I'll put out some of my big home run props. Where is, let me see, Cardinals pitcher real quick. What do we got? He doesn't have any stats. Sick. Okay, cool. 2 more games tonight, and then WNBA, and then we'll look at futures for MVP and Cy Young. 10-10, first game at 10-10, we have Nationals and Padres. Nationals +155 on the road. Padres -182 at home. Tickets about 50-50, but Padres getting 99, the first 99% of the day on the money for the Padres. Let's see why. Yu Darvish is probably on the mound, I'm gonna guess. Oh no, Chris Paddock. Interesting. Patrick Corbin versus Chris Paddock. Corbin 5.56 ERA, 1.4 WHIP, not very good. Paddock 4.07 ERA, 1.22 WHIP, kind of middle of the pack, pretty decent. Let's see how they are home and away splits. Patrick Corbin struggles on the road with a 6.5 ERA, an on-base percentage over 340, and a WHIP of 1.5. Been very good in his last three, however. On-base percentage only at 270 and WHIP 1.14. Chris Paddock at home is a decent pitcher, about same on par with his average stats for the season. 4.18 ERA, on-base percentage about a 320, WHIP 1.42. Last three, he has struggled, though. 6.28 ERA, 340 on-base percentage, and a 1.53 WHIP. Man, 99%? Really? That seems a little ridiculous, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I need to do a little bit deeper dive into this one. All right, Chris Paddock, or Patrick Corbin. Started out the season with 3.4404 earned runs, then kind of hit a hot stretch there with 3.12, but then his last 2, 3 and 5 when he's only pitched 4 and 6 innings. He's been giving up some dingers lately. He's given up 5 in his last 3 starts. Doesn't give up a ton of walks, which I really do. I do like that. I hate pitchers that give up walks. Just puts them in position to get absolutely crushed. But Padres should have no problem putting up some runs against him. Chris Paddock, on the other hand, started out the season really well, 0.11 earned runs, but since then, in his last 6 starts, 5.3, 2.2, 5.3. He's only gone 6 innings twice. He went 7 innings once. Probably shouldn't have, kind of got sauced at the end there. But he's been known to blow up a little bit early sometimes. I need to check individual stats real quick. Let's see. Padres are not listed because this man has not pitched against them before. And come on, give me something for the Nationals here. God damn it. Okay, these pitchers haven't faced these batters before, so I got nothing there. If the fellas ever need a credentialed marketing coordinator that could help grow the Twitter. Oh, Magna Carta, huh? Yeah. Credentialed marketing coordinator. God damn. Got all the fellas coming in today. I don't think I have a play for this one. It seems ridiculous that Washington would be getting plus 155, even if the Padres are much better. I don't trust Paddock at all. What are the team total overs for this one?
3.5 for the Natties, minus 115. 4.5 for the Fathers, minus 120.
Kyle Schwarber's still out. That doesn't make me feel great. Nationals bats in their last 10 has been 4-7, 1-3-5, 2-15, 4-8-5. So they've gone over 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in their last 10. They've gone over 3.5 both times they played the Padres, sorry. Padres last 10 games, their bats have been 7, 5, 11, 2, 3, 4, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5. So they've gone over 4.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in their last 10. Game total over is set at 8.5. Maybe we just take game total over on this one.
Yeah,
I could see both teams scoring some runs here. I don't think Paddock is as good as a 1.22 WHIP shows. I don't think he's that good. Patrick Corbin has struggled on and off the season. I could see this being I could see 9 runs, 5-4. That's not too terrible. Let's see. Padres, Nationals, Nats. Over 8.5.
Hey, you want to know something crazy?
Yes.
So I had the AL Cy Young DraftKings page up, right?
Yes.
It's gone. Now you can only bet on NL for MVP and Cy Young. Did
we just shut that down?
No, I don't think so. Because we didn't even talk about it. Man,
they just get alerted real quick?
Yeah, I guess they noticed, man.
Hey, someone on DraftKings is tuned into the fellas show. We need to block that bitch.
Who's that insider?
He's probably just juicing all of our bets as soon as we say it. Just being a little fuckhead.
Wow.
Last game of the day. 10-10, Yankees, Mariners. I'm pissed about yesterday's game. Mariners should have easily hit over 3.5 runs. in that situation yesterday, but went down 10-0 in the first 2 innings. So they didn't give a shit, and then they only scored 1 run, and I was fucking pissed. Anyways, it ruined a big parlay at the end of the night. I was mad about it. With the Giants coming back, like, all right, I would have been okay if the Giants didn't come back and score over 3.5 runs. Then it would have been fine. But the fact that they came back in the bottom of the ninth, scored over 3.5 runs, and the Mariners scored 1, they lost 12-1. How the fuck do you do that?
I have no idea.
Anyways, and against the Yankees too. Like, come on, man.
It's sad,
Yankees.
bro.
It's the fucking Yankees. Let's see what we're getting here. Yankees on the road getting minus 121. Mariners at home getting plus 104. Looks like Yankees getting 51% of tickets, but 74% of money. Not that big of a stack. Kikuchi is on the mound for the Mariners at 3.18 ERA, 1.03 WHIP. It's probably going to pitch for over 6-ish innings. German on the mound for the Yankees, 4.5 ERA, 1.24 WHIP. I'm pretty sure Cameron, Mariners over team total killed your parlay too. And the worst part is, on my post-it note yesterday, I wrote that game total over. And then I ended up taking Mariners team total over. Stupid. Stick to the post-it note. German on the road is a 4 flat ERA with 300 on base percentage and a 1.3. However, Domingo German has been getting shit on in his last 3 with over an 8 ERA. That's double his average this year.
Jeez.
He's given up double the amount of average home runs, almost a 400 on base percentage, and almost a 2 flat WHIP. Struggling. I want to see who he struggled against, because sometimes that matters. He's only gone 3-4-4 innings in his last starts. So he started the season with 6-6-7 innings, went 2-1-0-2-3 earned runs, but since then has gone 1-7-4-3-3. Who do you fellas see the Yanks shopping after All-Star? I don't think I think they sell.
You think?
You mean the Yanks selling as in shopping, or like actually shopping for? I think the Yankees sell, absolutely. With how their salary cap has been and the fact that they've touched the luxury tax for the past 5 years, for the past 6 years, I'm sure they'd be fine with not hitting the luxury, because I think they're under the luxury tax right now. And I'm sure if this is just kind of a fucking throwaway season anyways, I'm sure they have no problem selling, getting that cap way cleared, and then restructuring for next year so they can go spend $18 gazillion and win another World Series because they're the highest paid team. That's what I see happening after the All-Star break. I don't think a team that's 500 in the Yankees position should be going for it, honestly. I know that the standings work out where they could probably make a push, but why? I mean, there's so many good teams this year that you're not going to compete against that, especially with the way your team's playing. They have a whole thing to take care of in New York. Anyways, Domingo German, not a great pitcher. Looks like he struggled quite a bit. Kikuchi, on the other hand, fucking baller, dude. He started out the season not great, 3-3-3-1-2 earned runs, but since then 3-0-1-1-1. He's pitched 7 innings 3 times in his last 4 games. He does walk a few people, which I do not like. He walks 3-3-4-1 in his last 4. Doesn't give up many home runs. Yankees are a big home run team. They either like to strike out or home run. He does pitch decent amount of strikeouts. I don't want to go against the Yankees and lose again. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay. Yeah. I think they sell at the break. Absolutely. I hope they do, because I'd love to see them tank. Honestly, I would love to see them actually make a push, buy up players, get themselves in contract trouble, just to make sure the Yankees aren't relevant for the next 3 years. Would be fucking beautiful. I hate that damn team. I don't think I have a play for this. 8.5. Do we dare run back the Mariners team total over? What is Mariners team total over? 3.5 at plus money once again?
3.5 minus 125.
Oh. All right. Probably stay away from that one. Damn it. Even though German's going to get fucking shit on. That's it for MLB, is it not?
That is.
Indeed. I have so many. All right, everyone. Just tune in just for a second. Tim Anderson home run.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Anderson over 1.5. White Sox over 4.5, and the Dirty Sox parlay. Rangers money line. Benintendi over 1.5. Reds over 4.5. Brewers over 1.5. Martinez. I really liked the Martinez one. I really, really liked the Martinez one. Martinez over 1.5. Martinez over 1.5. Martinez home run. I really like that prop. I really like that prop. I also like the Tim Anderson one a lot. I think those are probably the two props that I will lay personally. Red Sox over 4.5. Blue Jays over 5.5. And that game total over I really like at 11. Phillies money line just because the Cubs are fucking dog shit right now and Zach Wheeler's on the mound. Maldonado over 1.5. Christian Walker home run. Goldschmidt home run. And the Padres Nats over 8.5. That is everything I have written on the sticky note. Some of them will be free plays. Some of them I will just completely fade in general. And some will be on the VIP, I'm sure.
We love the sticky note.
We love the sticky notes. Oh, don't forget about Lightning money line in regulation or -1.5. Honestly, you might as well lay the 1.5 tonight, wouldn't you? Yeah. Now that I think about it. If they're getting 97% anyways, they're either going to lose or they're going to fucking crush them. So. Yeah, but we have one more sport. God damn, it's already 12:16. We still got 9 people in here? Holy shit. Hey, if you're not subscribed, if you haven't liked the channel yet, please do that. We love all of our subscribers. We love all of it. Chat popping off today. Thank you, everyone. It's a fun Wednesday.
Bro, get to the fucking WNBA, bro. That's what
I'm here for, bro. I was pulling it up.
Dude, God, nobody wants to hear you talking about the subscribers. We want WNBA.
8 o'clock tonight. We have the first WNBA game. Lukeman's still here. I did yell at Lukeman earlier. I'm sorry, Lukeman. But
he's settled down in his older age now.
Don't ever try and add to the Dirty Sox parlay. Don't you ever.
Unless it hits.
Yeah, unless it hits. Wings, Lynx. Lynx getting -3.5 at home. Interesting against Dallas Wings. These two teams are very similar. Both better than what they look like. I love me. But let's jump into it a little bit. I'm going to go... Hang on. Let me pull up. I have so many tabs open. Holy hell. Good. And there's no one who's bet on covers yet for this game. Awesome covers. You guys are fucking sick. All right. Dallas Wings have no injuries. Minnesota Lynx have the 3 injuries that they've had the whole time. Dallas 9-10, 12-7 against the spread. Minnesota 9-7, 7-9 against the spread. Can't hold you, Phil's. I'd slurp. I'm not repeating that. Hang on. All right. The Wings just lost to Liberty. Liberty have been streaking very well lately. Sabrina Jones is finally playing good against. I'm not going to talk about the whole Skylar Diggins conversation. Chicago Sky, they beat by 9. They lost by 10 the day before. Mystics, they trampled. Indiana, they trampled. They lost the Sun, but they beat the Lynx before, but then lost the Lynx before that. Oh, this game's going to suck. This game's going to suck.
Dang, dude.
I don't like betting against the Dallas Wings. I really think the Dallas Wings are very good. However, I think I do got to lean my Minnesota Lynx tonight. Unfortunately, I have been struggling in the WNBA lately. It got in a weird part of the season where like things that are happening should not be happening. Again, I'm not paying attention to the chat at 10 o'clock, so I don't think I have a play for that one. Let's see what the over set at 167.5. 167.5. I love that over.
Why am I not seeing any odds for any of these games on any sports book?
Because none of them are up. The only ones that have it is BetMGM, PA, and New Jersey.
Well, that's annoying for me, who only has BetUS and DraftKings up.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Those lines will be coming out, but I do like that over 167.5 on the Wings Lynx game. That's a better play than any of those sides. At 10 o'clock, we have Sparks and Storm. Looks like the line is going to be 15.5 for the Sparks Storm. See, the problem is Seattle Storm, very good team, 14-4, right? Except the problem is they're only 7-11 against the spread because the spreads are always 12, 13, 14, 15.
Right.
Sparks kind of have the same thing. They're 6-11, but against the spread they're 8-9 because they get double-digit dogged every single time. Okay, it looks like Seattle has a new injury, but she is probable. Jewel Lloyd. She's a very good player too. They need her. 18 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, a steal per game, 4.5 assists per game. Hey, don't talk about life like that. Please tell me you guys saw the Rachel Nichols and Jimmy B stuff. Yeah. This is why ESPN just deserves to get shut the fuck down. Sorry, a little aggressive. Sparks still have many injuries. The Ogunwhite sisters are still out. Chrissy Tolliver's still out with her weird eye injury. I don't really know what to do with this game. 15.5 is a lot, even though I do think the Storm cover this one. Let's see. I'm not paying attention to that game, Chad.
I saw that stuff, man. What happens in the bubble stays in the bubble. That's all I know.
Good Lord. That bubble was ridiculous. See, okay, this is the problem. Storm are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5-0 overall. Sparks are 0-5 or 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 overall. So, like, I don't really know what to do here. This is a stay away. I'm staying away. Get me out of that game. Game 3 tonight, though, is also at 10 o'clock. We have the Las Vegas Aces versus Diana Taurasi and the Phoenix Mercury. Looks like Las Vegas getting 9.5 right now. I feel like that's kind of low, honestly. That feels a little bit low. Looks like Hartley is still out. That's good for the Aces because Hartley is a good player. Looks like Aces don't have any new injuries. Let's just see. Yeah, Phoenix just got trampled by the Lynx twice. They beat the Sparks. They beat the Sparks again. They lost to the Sparks. Lost to New York. Lost to Dallas. Lost to Dallas. Diana Taurasi makes a big difference when she comes back. However, I just think I don't know how to because they have Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner. But for some reason, the Phoenix Mercury are just not a very good team at all. And then you have Las Vegas over here, coached by Bill Laimbeer.
True.
They just demolished Atlanta.
True.
They only beat LA by a little bit. Then they demolished LA. They beat Seattle in OT. They lost to the Lynx in OT, which is interesting. Trampled New York twice. Beat Dallas. I think that 9.5, probably not. I think that's attainable by the Aces. Also, I'm gonna go to advanced stats real quick. WNBA advanced. Also, if you ever want to get crazy with your WNBA bets, bet by quarters or whatever, WNBA advanced stats website, very, very, very good.
Like straight up on the detailed. WNBA's actual website. I swear, for you know how many other leagues are out there that are way bigger, all their websites just suck, and you can't find any stats on them, and you always have to use like the whatever basketball reference, baseball reference. But WNBA, they have their
so
stats,
many.
man.
Yeah, they have so many stats, so many everything. I see 14 current viewers. That is in your record.
No way.
Go us. If you're in here, you better be liked and subscribed to the channel. Otherwise, we will turn it off. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and all those in the chat, and everyone here. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but it's probably a good idea because we do this every weekday.
Yeah.
First half, I'm just looking at Las Vegas Aces first half compared to Phoenix Mercury first half. Phoenix Mercury have a net rating of -8.5. The Las Vegas Aces have a first half positive net rating of 14.4. Let's check with how they do at home and how the Mercury do it on the road. I'm just checking the last 5 games, by the way. That's all I go to is the last 5. I don't do the whole season because of injuries and everything else. At home, the Las Vegas Aces are -1.1 net rating. There's actually only one team in the first half in the entire WNBA that has a positive net rating, and it's the Atlanta Dream. That's
really weird.
Net rating.
How's that even
way
possible?
Because everyone has a positive net rating on the road. That's weird. Anyways, Phoenix Mercury on the road have a -4.2 first half rating, so I don't see a huge advantage of playing the Las Vegas Aces first half. But it is a better line than 9.5. You could probably get first half at -5. I do still think they cover the full game at 9.5.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I think I like Vegas full game 9.5. Maybe that first half -5 if you're feeling a little tricky. But I don't really see a need for it. And then the over in the Wings Lynx game, I really like that one too. So those are my 2 leans for tonight. I might only make one official. Maybe both will be official for smaller plays. I'm not sure yet.
There it is.
That is all the bets. That was a long day of betting. That was like an hour and 20 minutes worth of bets.
Dude, that's the thing with baseball. There's just always a new metric.
There's always something.
There's just always. And then
when you have the fucking fellas in the background just blowing it up, making me distracted and everything. No, I'm just kidding.
But guys, listen. Real talk. This is probably the most concurrent view. Oh, it's absolutely the most concurrent viewers we've ever had. Absolutely the most pop and chat we've ever had. I can't even. Normally, I like to scroll up the top and shout everyone out, but it's too far.
It is so many. Well,
it's actually gone. Like we can't even get up to the
Cameron,
top anymore.
Braxton, Stephanie, Jason, Rob, Lukeman, the new man Lukeman, who got put in his place for a second, but he's good now. Who else did we have?
Came in with the quick one. Brian popped in.
Cameron, Brian popped in. God. What a community we have, damn it. And 13, you guys starting to blow up. Hey, it was just a matter of time, you know? No, we're kidding.
It's been a great week, man. Had, double digits every day so far. We don't know how to get that. We appreciate the heck out of it, fellas. Remember, if you like what we're doing and you know someone that just keeps losing money on sports betting, give them some help, Doesn't have to be a secret. It can be our little secret and their little secret.
I mean, Cam has already been plugging for us with Luke.
True, Cam's been plugging. If you guys are into it, let's get the we'll get the Discord going a little.
We can get the Discord.
We'll get some Discord. Yeah, we get the Discord popping, and remember.
I mean, I will say that there is a platform already for all of us to talk.
True.
In our website,
that's for long form. The Discord's for short form. We can link the Discord to the website and the other way around. Get a little.
True. Also, when that app comes out.
Yeah.
Discord unnecessary. Website unnecessary. Just click the app. It's gonna be great.
The website is absolutely necessary.
No, it actually is.
We need that actually.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone in here. If you haven't seen the link at the bottom, if you need a new sports book, if you just want to try out a new sports book, we have a partnership with BetUS, 125% first deposit bonus, 150% with crypto if you need it. I've still used Fox Bet here and there, but when I use parlays and just straight bets, I tend to use BetUS because their odds are much better.
Yeah. It never hurts to have a few books, especially like one or two offshores ones. You can bet on some fun stuff, bet on some weird stuff. That they always have, all sorts of options there.
So
plus the odds are great. Obviously, if you can get
if you're looking for a new,
it's mad convenient. But not everyone can. It's legal everywhere. You just can do it. You just go bet. Just go get a Tiger.
It's a good little book, trustable book, been around for a long time. We like them a lot. Yeah. So if you need a new book, go to that link. We sent out an email to everyone who has an email on our website about the promo.
The link to the shop was broken, so that kind of stunk.
Shit. Well, we have brand new merchandise.
Yeah, we got some great merch.
Just came out. We have merch coming still. The Dirty Socks Parlay merch
Dirty Socks
is well on its way. Ooh, it's gonna be good.
That's also in a link in the description on heyfellas.co, where you can also get our VIP packages and see the picks we've had, see our results, see some chatting, see everything. We put our results up for everyone to see, so you can check out the VIP before you buy it. It's a very affordable rate.
Don't check out the last 2 days, though. They have not been good. Don't look at those. They're bad.
Why don't we actually not do that and have blind faith in us? Because at least
blind faith. Kind of don't look at the last 2 days' results. Take all the other days besides the last 2 days. We don't like those days. Those don't count. Those were actually warm-up days for Wednesday. They don't count. All right, we're out of here. It is 12:30. We've gone way over our welcome. We appreciate every fella in the chat today making this shit entertaining. We have gone way up in viewers this week. Our clips have been good. We got 200 views. It's all working. It's all working. We appreciate everyone. Wouldn't be here without all you guys popping off in the chat. Makes it a lot more fun. Way more entertaining. Gives us way more to talk about. I probably will not be here tomorrow. I'm going to be on a plane most likely. I know. I'm gonna try and get Friday Fellas. I'm gonna try and make a guest appearance. Don't worry. I'll be around.
You can't be a guest on your own dang show.
I'm gonna tune in from the great north.
Maybe I'll get Coach Vince on tomorrow.
Well, I know Suck My Takes on here on Friday, so you have that to look forward to. Also, make sure to get in the chat on Friday because we giving out those free weeks.
True.
Lukeman, I will check the DM. All right, everyone, get out. Yep. Great day today. Appreciate everyone. Let's go make some money today. First baseball game's probably already started. Actually, it has already started.
Yeah, it's
actually in 5 minutes. Everyone get out of here. Get out of here. Go watch the Braves Pirates game. Also go England today.
Yes,
but
sir.
Italy's gonna win the whole thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
And there you have it, folks. That's how you don't even have to watch it no more. All right. See you, fellas. We'll be back tomorrow.
Bye.